Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. He said 6 years. So
That man wild.
I don't know, man. He said they haven't spoken in 6 years,
Yeah.
and that they asked him why stuff that he can't talk about. So I don't know what's going on. This is the first time I'm hearing about Hit Boy and Nas not speaking.
Oh, it's other stuff that he can't take. Man,
That's what he said. There's other stuff going on that he and I don't know. Like the thing with Nas, he does have a track record with this though. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing with him and Pete Rock. We haven't heard nothing from him and Pete Rock since Illmatic. That was 30 years ago, right? We did get a Pete Rock unreleased. That was on there. It was okay. It wasn't great, but we've been wanting a Pete Rock and Nas collab again since Illmatic, and we haven't gotten the Hit Boy thing. I don't know about because I thought everything was all good with them, and he's saying they haven't spoken since the last time they worked on what was that, KD3 or whatever.
yeah.
So there's other things going on that he said he can't talk about. So I don't know what it is. He could have slept with Hit Boy's baby mama or something. Well, I know,
Probably.
but I don't know what's going on. This is news to me. And for him to bring it out there and put it out there on a live stream means that he's really pissed off at Nas. Trying to get Rock in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I do not know. Rocker, what up?
Yeah, what up,
What's
fellas?
goody?
Salute.
What's good? What is going on?
Man, there's a lot going on
already we
in the world.
already we starting off with shit, yo, with Nas and Hit Boy. I don't do somebody know what happened with them? Because I don't know. I'm just finding out about this Nas and Hit Boy thing.
I'm more. I'm. I was more interested in knowing why Elliot Wilson, is not
Uh-huh.
taking his marching orders from the Russian video blogger. Like
Right.
that's like hustling backwards. Like you're a trained journalist. You were the editor in chief of
Right.
Double X of Double XL, and then before that, you was the editor in chief of the Source magazine. You've interviewed he he has interviewed more legendary artists than the Russian could ever imagine. Like he interviewed Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like he's interviewed Jay-Z, he's interviewed Eminem, he's interviewed Nas. So it has to be over money. It has to be
You
like
think so?
his prospects in hip hop media has broken down because to me, like, for me, I don't get it because Elliot Wilson didn't he have his own podcast for a couple of years?
Yeah. Him and B Dot. Yeah, it was him and B
Like
Dot.
yeah, yeah, Rap Radar, and just seeing
Yeah.
those two interviewing Hit Boy, it was it was cringe, it was awkward, and then Hit Boy, mentioning that there's been some discord between him and Nas, but then when asked about the reason for the discord, he he says that he doesn't want to elaborate. Well,
That's
the only thing that it does is that by not elaborating
Right.
on it is that it keeps
Mhm.
the rumor mill going.
no disrespect, but I think the only thing it do is let people know who
Right.
wearing skirts and who wearing pants. It's no disrespect to Hit Boy, but
I think he's like Big Bang takes Little Bank.
yeah, like what do we like? What do they? Yeah, like what do you
Right.
accomplish, bro?
You know, when I first heard about it, the first thing that I thought of was that okay, you and Nas produced what was it four was it four albums of King Disease? Is it 4 or 5?
No, it's six. Well, it's two trilogies. It's 3 King's Disease albums and then 3 albums.
Okay, so 3 King Disease albums and 3 Magic albums.
It was 2 trilogies.
Yeah, 2 trilogies. I mean,
Right.
when I first learned about Hit Boy's complaint is that dude. As far as I'm concerned, I think as far as Nas is concerned, the job is done. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2
Exactly.
trilogies. That's like that's more than a lot of that's more than a lot of groups that have put out albums. I think Gangstar put out 6 albums.
Right.
I don't even think Tribe Called Quest put out 6 albums. So
Nah, they didn't.
so on his
Yeah,
head, I just felt like
they were like groups though. So groups though.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying? Like
but
Nas and
yeah,
Hit Boy was not
but
a group.
yeah, but look at how
Mojo.
Hit Boy and Nas they made they produced 6 albums in just as many years.
Good.
My point is that Hit Boy enjoyed an amount of creative partnership with Nas that better producers would kill to have. Like, you don't think Alchemist would have wanted to, produce those 2 trilogies,
Right.
but by not elaborating, all he did was just just make himself look like he isn't very business savvy. Because if it's about money,
Right.
Then that's what a contract should have been for. And wasn't those 2 trilogies released on Mass Appeal? Oh, my bad.
It was on Mass Appeal, right? During the pandemic.
What up, Mojo?
During the pandemic, yeah.
Hey, what up, guys? What up, guys?
Hey, what's good, Mr. Mojo? What's happening?
What's happening, guys? All right.
Guy from the Bay.
Yeah, keep it going. I got some names to throw out there. So I'm excited to join the conversation.
Oh yeah, that was pretty much my spiel.
But so who was the collective that you were talking about, Rocco?
Oh, I was saying that.
No, we
before
we get to that.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the Nas.
Yeah, Hit Boy. He went public with his complaint that there's that him and Nas haven't spoken in 3 years, and then he did some interview with some people that don't even deserve to be mentioned, but he explained that there was discord between him and Nas, but refused to elaborate on the reason for the discord.
That's interesting. You have anything? Have you heard about this, Mojo? Because I know this came out like a day. I'm surprised that he even talked to Vlad Wilson about this.
I haven't heard about it. Yeah, what were the specifics on? What were the specifics on like why there was the falling out?
He just told that they haven't worked. He hasn't spoken to him in like 6 years or something, and there's other things going on that he isn't. I'm like, so what else could it be besides
Hit Boy
money?
said this?
Yes, sir.
So Hit Boy said this, and Nas hasn't spoken about it at all.
Nas hasn't started.
Yeah, Nas hasn't said anything about it at all.
I don't know.
Not from what we
Nope.
heard.
Nothing.
So we
Okay.
hadn't heard both sides of,
Nope.
of the issue.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard of it at all.
That's a shock to me that he would even go on a platform and talk about it. Like, why not keep that private between?
I mean, it's. I'm
Um,
sure it's
Powers.
got something to do with. I'm sure it's got something to do with money or something. I feel like
Yeah.
that's usually what it is. Like whatever royalties from the projects that they worked on, something like that.
Right. And Nas is the owner, right? Is Nas the owner?
Powers said.
So,
The
okay.
owner of
Off
what?
rip. So if
album?
Nas is the of the entity that distributed the music, if he's the owner of the entity that
Right.
produced the music, there's always gonna be beef, man. It's like when you have a table, there's always one leg that want to be short, right? When I bought the table, all the legs were the same length, and now one leg is short, right? This is it happens with everything. Bro.
Oh yeah.
It happens with everything. Mojo, that ever happened to you? Have
Right.
you ever seen some entity where money is exchanged, where everybody in the what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody in the line of payment, everybody is satisfied and has no problems.
I mean, yeah, that's where things get tricky, but
Right.
probably not. But it's just like, are those problems going to be settled behind closed doors, or are they going to go public with it? Is the only difference.
I think we have our answer.
Yeah. That's too bad because those were some dope projects. So
Mhm.
hopefully they don't get pulled off, streaming and whatnot.
Right.
But we'll
Trapper,
see.
I think we
But
we have our
even if
answer
this is not
because
gonna
as soon as my guy said,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, I'm sorry. The fact that my guy said he hadn't spoken to Nas in 6 years lets me know.
Yeah. My bad. My bad, Uncle.
No. I'm just saying the fact that 6 years has passed and they hadn't spoken means a couple things. Either Nas doesn't see it as an issue and Hit Boy does, or both men have retreated to their corners to come out fighting. Right? And somebody's waiting on the first move. Right? But the thing is, you don't let something go by for 6 years, especially monetary, because evidence tends to dissipate as time goes on. Right? You have to do these things when they're fresh. It's just what it is, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I got to see the clip.
The thing is, Nas, even if that's the case, like Nas is not gonna go on a platform and air out what beef he have with Hit Boy if it's something that's serious like that. He had issues with Pete Rock. He never went. No song mentioning the whole Pete Rock on beef. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand. Like, boy, and you going to Vlad people to air out the issue with Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what else?
You're not even going to like one of ours. You're going to Vlad.
What I also hate is that the name that you just spoke of, he was, doing the Birdman hand rub as soon as Hit Boy brought up his issues with Nas, because what did he do? He said that after Illmatic, Nas's beat selection went down the drain. So,
Yep.
I mean, personal taste is personal taste, but he don't said this many times. Like, how many times are you going to bring this up? And what it does is that it continues to perpetuate a narrative around Nas that
Right.
I believe is largely untrue. So, and to me,
Right.
there has to be a method to the madness, because he chose the Russian blogger to speak to. He could have spoken to Justin Hunt.
Right.
You know, he could have spoken to any serious journalist that would have reported what's happening much more with much more integrity than what Elliot Wilson and Old Boy is doing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he could have went to Drink Champs, and he was on Drink Champs before. You could went to Rob Markman from, but he chose to go to Vlad, and Vlad is the one that started. Good thing, right? Right, and then at the same time, there's another clip that supposedly Vlad has beef. Now you got talking shit about Vlad. All of this stuff is going on at the same time.
And what's the end game here? What are we supposed to do with this information? Are we supposed to
end game gotta
stream?
Be.
Oh, go ahead.
Now the end game gotta be. They gotta speak privately. Like, I don't know why you would go on a platform. That doesn't make sense, because you already know the social media gonna. Once you mention Nas, people gonna run with it. They're gonna be like, oh, Hip Hop got beef with Nas, and it's about something. It's about. I'm like, come on, man. Like that's what it's about. Means you should have never opened your mouth to begin with. And I've seen people say, oh, it wasn't for Nas, Hit Boy wouldn't be known. I'm like, but Hit Boy was doing it way before he met Nas.
Way before Nas, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nas will make him popular. It's like he was already popular before he was already popular before
I think Hit Boy may have saved Nas a little bit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You kind of resurrected him almost.
Yeah. You know, I hate to see this.
Well, I mean, let's
like, I don't want to see Nas in no beef. Well,
wait. Let's. Y'all really think because let's explore this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How many of all of us here? How many believe that Hit Boy resurrected Nas's career post Def Jam?
I do.
He
Mojo,
did resurrect his career.
I mean, do that. I don't know if I said resurrect. I don't know if that's like a little too extreme, but it definitely. I mean, those 6 projects that they put out. I mean, kind of. It cemented. Not like Nas was already cemented as one of the greatest, and then that 6-album run was just. They were all great albums. So I mean, not all of them. There was a couple that.
What was his?
I didn't care for as much, but for the most part, they're all
great
good.
Album before the Hit Boy run. What was his last Hit Boy run?
Let me see. You know,
what was his last great album before you're gonna say Life is Good?
All right.
Is good.
Let me see.
What's his last great album? People would say Life is Good.
Rocka, you know what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. Rocka, you know what's happening, right? Nas ain't
I'm
from
not throwing shit at
Nas
Nas.
ain't
No,
from
I'm not.
Brooklyn,
I'm
so
just asking.
Nas ain't from Brooklyn, so things
Just
about to get wild.
Yeah,
Bro.
no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that because Jake was too. I'm just saying. What was his last good album before?
Wait a minute, did you just say Nas had some bad albums?
Yes.
Yo, did you just say Nas had some bad albums? Oh my god! Oh my god!
We could start with Nostradamus for one.
Oh,
Nostradamus is not a great album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Untitled.
Okay, so
that was okay. I don't like the beats for that album.
Oh, okay. So to answer this question, of the albums he released on Def Jam, is there any album that he released on Def Jam that's better than King's Disease? Any King's Disease 1, 2, and 3?
No. I mean I like Street Disciple. It wasn't, and I like the concept on title. That's about it. Hip Hop Is Dead was trash to me. I don't like that album. Never don't like that. And that was Kanye. He don't have a good run on. And this is best. Remember this is that MC and tried to sign the Def Jam.
Did they drop Distant Relatives on Def Jam?
That's a good question.
I think I was on. Was that on Columbia? I think I was on Columbia.
Okay. No, that was on Def Jam. Def Jam Universal Republic.
Oh yeah, Def Jam. So that was a good album.
So that was a good album. So that's my answer.
But it's not
answer.
Better.
That's my answer. Is
so you got that?
That's
you got that one. So this is back in like 2010. This was
2010. Yeah. Okay. But that's a good run. Think about it. 96 through 96.
So you're saying this was the last great album that Nas dropped before the sixth album one. Bro, the last great album that Nas dropped before the sixth album one, 20 years ago, bro.
Bro, what he put out for 16 years, he was exquisite for 16 years. And then he had he had 4 off years and then bounced back and had like 8 great years.
Okay, so the first King's Disease came out in 2020.
2020.
So so Distant Relatives came out in 2010. So that's 10 years apart.
Right.
Yeah, so you can say that the career was resurrected. You know, you could say that.
I'm with Mojo, bro. I'm with Mojo on that.
I was, you know what? I was when I asked the question. When I think it was, I think somebody said it, and I wanted to do like a double back. Because to say that Hit Boy resurrected Nas's career, I wanted to at least explore that because that's pretty heavy when you think about it. But of the albums Nas released on Def Jam post Columbia, the one that we agree on is the best that he released on Def Jam was Distant Relatives, and that was Stephen Marley and Damian Marley's production. Like they shaped that out. Right.
But Ronka, I didn't look at it like that. When you say resurrection, what I look at it as did a young producer introduce a legendary artist to a new generation? That's what I think about when you say resurrect. Like, did new people learn about Nas and start liking Nas because of Hit Boy? That's the way I take resurrect, right? Like, did Hit Boy take a guy from the past that was dope in his era, introduce them to a new audience, and that new audience like it? I'm going to say yes. And the reason why I'm going to say yes is because there was a class of rappers, young rappers that came out in 2011 that kind of ran the gauntlet. Y'all already know who they are, like Kodak Black, Lil Uzi Vert, 21 Savage. Y'all know all those rappers that came out. They ruled like a decade of whatever. And then Nas comes out after that with the new producer, and Nas is relevant again.
Right.
Yeah,
I would.
That's
I
true.
would.
That too.
Would it be fair to say that, okay, to use like the the resurrection metaphor, let's take it in cinema. Now, could you say, could any of y'all say that Hit Boy was to Nas what Quentin Tarantino was to uh somebody
Samuel
like
L.
Pam
Jackson.
Grier? Yeah, Pam Grier.
Oh, Pam Grier.
Like where Pam Grier, she's a legendary actress, and she can do a lot of roles, but the roles that she had up until that point, they weren't up to her talent. So
because she was typecast after Foxy Brown.
Exactly. So if you look at Quentin Tarantino, he used a lot of a lot of tropes from other styles of movies, like the spaghetti westerns and mixed martial arts, along with blaxploitation, to create a pistache that wound up being a big hit with Jackie Brown. And a lot of people started getting hit to Pam Grier. She still looked beautiful. She was still vivacious. She was still hip. She was still interesting. So, does Hit Boy deserve more credit for no pun intended, widening Nas's appeal to younger ears?
Yes, he deserved all the credit, bro.
Yes.
In my opinion, he deserved all of it, because the thing is it wasn't like Nas wasn't trying to make music, bro. He was trying to make music. He even did stuff with Kanye, but he was trying to be relevant. And some of those attempts failed. Right. And it's not like they failed on and they didn't fail hip hop. They failed the masses, because the dudes that love Kanye gonna love Kanye regardless. The dudes that love Nas gonna love Nas regardless. But everything don't go with peanut butter, bro. Like, to me, peanut butter and chocolate go best. To others, peanut butter and jelly might go together. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever your flavor is. It's how you think about stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think
now.
Go
ahead.
See, I think it's more Spike Lee and Denzel Washington. Nas is Denzel in this situation. Nas is Denzel. You know what I'm saying? And Hit Boy, they found a way to get Nas relevant for the younger audience that don't know what Illmatic album is.
So but Trump, it'd be different. It would have been like,
and I think he really jump started.
I was just gonna say this. It would have been a little bit different if you said, if it was, if you had said Ryan Coogler and Samuel L. Jackson, say, you know what I'm saying, going back and getting Ryan Coogler is a newer producer director that we know younger, right? No disrespect to the point, because the point is duly noted, right? But if Ryan Coogler does a joint with Denzel, then I could kind of understand what you mean. I think Hit Boy deserved. The thing is, my stance on it, I'm gonna say this and I'll be quiet. I think Hit Boy deserves all the credit in the world for the stuff that he did with Nas, but the way that he's speaking about Nas, he and Nas's relationship, is immature.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes, because right now we don't have that much information. So, maybe to get not,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe. I mean,
my thing is like, if it wasn't for this album, the older vets coming out now, I'm saying like, oh, well, we're hip now. I just for Salt from Salt and Pepper is finally dropping her solo years. She's never dropped this album ever until now. And I don't think we get that if it wasn't for Nas showing the older vets like, yo, like drop quality music at 40 and 50 years old.
Pepper just lazy, bro. hey, Salt, I'll rap with you. It'll be I'll rap with her. It'll be Salt and Salt.
Right.
It'll be Salt and Salt, bro.
It'll be salt and seasoning salt.
Yeah, Salt and seasoning salt, because I think I'm light. No. I think I'm lighter than her.
Right.
I think I'm lighter than her, bro. So it may be like salt and Himalayan salt or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh God. I can't. Yo.
I think what's going to.
I went with this quietly. I don't want Nas.
And I highly doubt that Nas is going to, go public and start making the rounds, defending his name. Because one thing that Hit Boy did not account for, Nas's standing in hip hop is sterling. It's damn near impenetrable.
Right.
So him just making making some of these claims, that's not going to be enough for people to be empathetic to him.
Yeah, he almost up there with E40, bro. Almost.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and another thing, like Nas.
Hey, Rocky.
Oh no, I think he was talking to you because he mentioned that E40, is like
come
E40
on,
is like Nas.
Like in age? What you mean? Like he's almost up there?
No, I'm talking about like legendary status.
What? Well, Nas is already a legend. We know that. He's already a legend.
Right.
I mean, I think this will stay. I think this will probably stay in the news cycle, for the rest of the week. Now, if Hit Boy doesn't provide more details, around these claims, then it's going to, people going to forget about it. People will move on, and that's why I believe he should have never went public with this without providing more details. Because now, if you do another interview and you provide more details, now it's going to look like you were holding back the first time. What changed? What prompted you, to provide more details? People are going to be way more cynical, a couple of days from now or a week from now than they would be, this week.
Right.
Hey, Mojo, can I tell you what I think what happened?
Facts.
Yeah.
I think what happened is somebody was like, yo, who can you get on the show? I don't know. Right? I think somebody just offered Hit Boy a bag to say something greasy, right? Like they do. And you say a little bit of greasy stuff on a random podcast, and it bring exposure to the podcast and to Hit Boy. Hit Boy get a bag, right? Now
he got money though. He's rich.
I understand. I understand that, bro. And I understand. I mean, I get it. The only thing better than having Mercedes-Benz, bro, is having two Mercedes-Benz, bro, is what I'm getting at. Like, I have never known this guy. I have never known Hit Boy to be out of pocket like that. As a matter of fact, since the first day I heard his name, I always heard he was quiet and don't do stuff like this. Right now, what would make him come out of being himself to do something like this in the entertainment business? Money. It's the entertainment business, bro. They probably gave that man the bag. Vlad need new guests. We tired of watching I think Tony Yayo got his own podcast. I think what's my guy from Brand Nubian? He got his own podcast. Him and 2 other people fell out. Aries the comedian, they fell out over money. Yeah. Yo, I think it's just the bag, bro. Like, you just invite a guy, have him say something spicy. You get these little clips, and now this dude getting more clicks on his channel. Hit Boy is in the news. He got the bag. Nas probably laughing, and that's probably all it to it. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I said though. Like originally, you know, like
but to do it against Nas,
it's about money.
Oh, come on, to do that against Nas.
What is Nas gonna do? Battle him in production?
I'm just saying.
He a producer, bro.
Why not? Well, not production, but this is Nas that he knows. You know, I don't think Hit Boy wants that.
Time out.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no way that Nas is even thinking about going into the studio to address Hit Boy.
Right. That's the whole point. But Hit Boy got the bag.
Yo, Jungle is more likely to get at, you know, Hit Boy than Nas would.
Maybe 20 years ago, but now Jungle rich. You talking about street Jungle? Right. You talking about Jungle from the 90s? The 90s and two. Man, that man rich. That man ain't rich, that, bro.
I mean, Jungle may be like, you know what, man? Like, he may be, he may be, retired, from doing shit like that. But he can be like, you know what? I'm gonna send somebody that I'm grooming to take care of stuff like this, and you go handle it. It's like when you have reached a certain level, like you got other people working for you that can take care of stuff like this.
I mean, so I've been like kind of quiet during this conversation just because, like I said, I hadn't heard of this information, and I like to get the full information out. So I'm gonna relate it back to like last time I was on here. We were talking about how Lupe was saying that Kendrick's not that great a rapper, right?
I agree.
But then when you read the story and actually watch what he said, that's not what he said. That's not really what he said, So I want to see this full interview and see, like, it could have just been like Hit Boy answering a question honestly. Like the interviewer could have just said, like, all right, like, what's up with you and Nas? And he could have just said, we haven't talked in 6 years, and then they're blowing it out of proportion. So I haven't seen the interview, so that's why I don't. My original thought was it's probably got to be something to do with money, because that's really the only thing that makes sense. But I want to see the interview before I put my thoughts out there on it.
Jump to a conclusion. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So why you frown when I say E40, bro? You don't like E40?
What? I like E40. I'm from the Bay.
Like you was correct. I thought we was gonna beef. I was like, yo, my man don't like E40. What?
Wait, did I frown?
It looked like it. It looked like it, man.
Oh no.
Or maybe I caught you also. Maybe I caught you by surprise.
No. I wasn't reacting to. I think I was more just confused because Try was like, wait, what do you mean? Because I was just a little confused. I was like, wait, like what are you comparing them to? But yeah, like in terms of legendary status, yeah, they're both legends. So yeah, for sure. I love E40, dude. I'm from the Bay, so
bro, that dude had a grown man twerking at SeaWorld, bro. Did y'all see that? Hey, Try, y'all saw that?
Crazy.
Nah, I didn't see that, and I'm actually glad I didn't see that.
But you talking about the E40? Okay, all right.
I mean, like a grown man, like, nah, man.
No, E40 wasn't twerking. Now E40 was performing, and the dude in the crowd was twerking.
That's even worse.
Man, if I said Jay-Z had a grown man twerking at SeaWorld, bro, y'all have been going, yeah, bro. I don't get it, bro.
Yo, Sam.
If Jay-Z,
man, I would hope it was AI. I would hope it was AI. Yo, what do y'all think of E40 releasing a quadruple album?
I say do him, bro. He had that stage. Do you, bro?
He's already dropped. He just dropped. He's dropped multiple double albums. Like so.
Yeah.
It's just dropping 2 double albums.
But you know what though? He released several double albums, but the album he released with Be Legit, I like the most.
Yeah, same here.
But you know, it's if you contrast E40's business model to what 50 Cent said about releasing a new album, they could not be further apart in philosophy.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's different ways to. I mean, at this point in E40's career, he can do whatever he wants. He's not trying to do a rollout so people can discover him. Like he's already known, so he's gonna do whatever he wants. Yeah,
and E40 is to the point where like he can enjoy people, recognizing him at Warrior games. Being the ultimate ambassador for the 49ers. Like
he's the Bay Area ambassador. He's at the Giants games. He's at the Warriors games. He's at the Niners games, and it's good. It's really good for the Bay Area that I think it's good because he's a positive image, and he makes he makes songs, kind of anthems for the teams, and he's just a positive person to have as the quote unquote ambassador for the Bay.
Yeah, man. He deserves respect, though.
Right.
But you know what though? Like I totally agree with that. But I would have thought Too Short would have been the ambassador for the Bay, like in this, like the way E40 is the ambassador for all things sports in the Bay. I thought Too Short, 20 years ago would have been that. But I don't know, like maybe Too Short's too
I think hey, Rocker, ain't he shy?
Who?
Too Short. Ain't Too Short not shy, but ain't he like he not like E40 is a different personality type. I guess is what I'm getting at. Like,
yeah,
all my experiences with Too Short is like he's cool, but he mostly like keep to himself, kinda. And E40 has always been like the opposite.
I mean, yeah, that's like I would love to know Mojo's point of view. Like, do you think? Like what stopped Too Short from being the ambassador in the Bay in terms of sports, rather than E40?
I think it's just a matter of showing up and wanting to do it. I mean, that E40 showed up and he wanted to do it, and who knows if. I've never seen Too Short even try to you don't see Too Short at the games or anything like that, so it just might not be something that he wanted to do. So I mean, he's always mentioned as a Bay Area music legend, so he's probably happy with that, and it's it's just what they want, what each of them wanted to do. I don't think E40 and Too Short both were trying to be the sport ambassadors, and Too Short got kicked out. That I don't think that's what happened at all, you know. So I think it's just
Yes.
I think we got to start having serious conversations about E40's greatness.
Yeah, I agree.
Because E40 is a better rapper than Snoop Dogg, and nobody talks about it. I mean, when you listen to Snoop Dogg's rapping for the last 15 years, does it sound like it's any better than his rapping, post Doggy Style, post Dogfather?
I think it's objective. I think it's objective. E40 is someone that they're both unique. Snoop Dogg and E40 are both unique, but in terms of saying one's the better rapper than the other, I think it's just completely objective, because they've both released, at least over 30 projects, maybe even over 40. And so the quality or the quantity is there, but where does the quality lie? And E40, he's great, but has every one of his albums been great? No. Snoop Dogg, he's great, but has every one of his albums been great? No. So that's one that you'd kind of have to get into a little debate over, like who has more great albums and who has more great songs. And then from there, it's just kind of it's just preference. It's just preference. Who do you prefer? So.
Have you heard Missionary Mojo, Snoop Dogg's album produced by Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I liked a few of the songs, but I didn't love it.
What? Only a few of the songs?
I would say probably maybe six songs or something like that.
Yo, that's a damn shame. Yo, don't because Missionary was produced by Dr. Dre. This was an album that was hyped for over a decade. It, Jimmy Iovine, was hyping it up, saying it's going to go platinum, in a month. You had everybody, associated with the recording of the album saying this Snoop Dogg's, best album since Doggy Style, and you only like 6 songs.
I only like 4.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. What now, did you like? Did you like it?
No. I was very disappointed.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying I'm not saying I loved really any of the songs actually.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame but I mean, for me, this is just completely like me in terms of the hip hop culture and everything like that. Try knows this. I'm big on underground hip hop. That's where I'm at. That's where I live at, is underground hip hop. Show me the new A$AP Rock, not A$AP Rocky, the new A$AP Rock. The underground rapper who
AESOP
ROCK. Yes, A$AP Rock. That's what he dropped 2 incredible albums last year and they weren't talked about, And like, so like underground, that's what I love. I love talking about underground hip hop. I love because these big names, they get hyped up and everything, and they get all the buzz, they get talked about even when they're bad albums. Then people are talking about how they're bad albums, or that they didn't, whatever. And like, I got my list. Like I do write-ups, I do rankings. I got a list of 50 albums from this year, underground hip hop albums that are just incredible. Like for example, like K Reno, underground hip hop artist from Houston. He dropped an insane album this year. Like it's just, you guys probably know Zero from Houston. So they're like in the
Z-RO.
Yep. So K Reno like has actually they've made a couple collab albums together. So they're in the same area. They work together. But dude, K Reno doesn't get talked about because he has some like political songs, about just like the corruption of the government. He has a lot of not a lot, but he talks about his religion, his faith and everything. And he's just a classic underground rapper. And dude, he just dropped 2 incredible albums this year. Talk about E40 dropping a quadruple album. This dude K Reno dropped 7 albums in one day back in 2016. And they were all good. So
No filler.
Yeah. So 7 albums, all 12 to 14 tracks in one day, and he called it the Big 7. So like that's what I like. I love talking about underground hip hop and putting people on to.
Oh, okay. All right. Where's the list at, bro? Like, where's your list at?
You on my list of the top albums this year?
I'm saying, did you publish it? Is it public?
It will be, yeah. At the end of the year. At the end of the year.
Oh, okay. And I ain't gonna rush it. I thought you had it out somewhere. So that
no, I have it. I have it in my notes. So my favorite album this year is Bop, a group named Bop Alloy, which is the duo of Substantial, the rapper Substantial, who's an incredible rapper. Right. From Maryland, and why do I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right? Maryland. But you guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Substantial is the rapper, and then Marcus D, who learned, he was like a protege of Nujabes from Japan.
Really?
So he has that. Yeah. So he has that sound. So Bop Alloy, they've dropped 3 albums. They're all incredible, but that's my favorite album of this year. It's called Masters of the Artistry. Every single song is just like either a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 for me. Like it's just that feel good underground boom bap hip hop. Like, and no, it doesn't get talked about because it's underground hip hop. Right. So it goes under the radar, but yeah. I mean, I'll share it with you guys, but yeah, Bop Alloy, Masters of the Artistry. That's my number 1 album. K Reno, his album, it's called The Endustry. So it's like ENDUS tree, and like the cover art is like a big tree, and then it says like the government and politics and all this different stuff. So it's like the industry, but it's the end us tree.
Right.
So those are my top 2. I like Marlon Craft. He's an underground rapper from New York. He dropped a great album this year. Mm-hmm. Probably the one that most people know about is the IDK.
Right.
IDK. What was it? Even the Devil Smiles, I think. I really like that project. Rhapsody just dropped an incredible album.
Yes.
I got an afro.
Oh yeah.
Rhapsody's, she's amazing, and I think that it might be your best album, honestly.
I was telling Unc about that album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe like this is.
You,
I believe like this is Mr. Porter's best produced album.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
you know, I love Dreamville though, bro. So it ain't like I love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, what about another rapper whose name starts with an R?
Hanson?
You check out Price of Clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
dope.
Was that's the name of the one he just dropped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just came out last week.
Yep. Yeah, I love Ransom. He's amazing. Let's see. I'm looking through my list. Another really dope rapper, super underrated, Stick Figure. STIKFIGA. He's super dope. He came out with a great album this year. Blue in Exile dropped an album this year.
Yep.
Great album. AZ dropped a good album, you know?
It was okay. It was like the people were saying that it was the best album at that time. I'm like, have you all heard Kanye album and Drake album? To me, was better. But
which Kanye and Drake album?
The Kanye Bully album that came out in March, and then the Drake album in April.
I liked AZ's album better than both.
You liked it better than both of them? Okay.
I liked it better than both of them. Yeah, I did.
Right.
I mean, if there's one drawback of Do or Die 3 is that there's some songs where I believe he references like the older songs way too much. Like to me, we didn't really need a remake of Oh Happy Jackie.
Right.
Now, the twist at the end is pretty creative. But I just felt that he could have written a song in that vein where it doesn't have to be so on the nose. But I mean, but other than that, AZ delivered a very noteworthy project.
JPP said Black Thought is in Rhapsody's top 5. Freezy and Trouble Not Gonna Like Him. I love her music. I just for Black Thought, his classics is with the Roots though. He don't have that one album that was great.
Oh my God!
He don't have that. He got Cheat Codes was dope. I don't think it's a classic though.
Yo, I saw a clip of an interview that Rhapsody gave this week where it's been making the rounds where Rhapsody gave her top 5, rappers she's inspired by, and the interviewer was giving her shit over it, like calling Andre 3, saying that mentioning Andre 3000 and Black Thought in the top 5 is now becoming trendy.
Yeah.
I thought that was wild.
That's whack, dude. That's whack. Like, if these great artists are mentioning them, it's because they're it's because they're that good. Like, I got a chance to sit down and talk with my favorite group, the Cunning Linguists. So and their biggest influence is Andre 3000. That's their favorite rapper, and it's the reason why he's so many favorite rappers is because people aren't just saying it because it's trendy. They're saying it because it's true. Like that interviewer is whack for saying that.
Hey, yo, let me be whack for a minute because I feel like Black Thought is vastly overrated. Right? Like people say his name as if he's the best rapper out of Philly. Like if you're not the best rapper out of your area, how can you be the best rapper out of you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
How was he not the best rapper out of Philly?
Who's better than Black Thought in Philly?
Right.
Beans?
No.
No.
Beans is good. He's not better than Thought. Nah. Hell no.
I'm taking Beans, bro.
Beans is good. Like when he spit the gutter shit, he's good. But better than Thought? Nah. I think Thought off the head, he just He flow better than Beans.
Nah, he all right, bro.
Black Thought is incredible. I got him. If he's not my number one, personally, I love this guy that you guys probably haven't heard of, The Last Emperor.
Last Emperor, yep. I remember him.
The Last Emperor. Yeah.
I remember him.
He's from
He used to have a deal with Aftermath.
Yeah.
He had to deal with Aftermath, and he basically his career got just kind of screwed over by Dr. Dre, and because he got signed, and then right after that, Eminem got signed, and they shelved all of his stuff, and they promoted Eminem. You know, so
good choice. No disrespect to the other guy, but I'm an Eminem fan.
Right? So
the same thing happened to King T.
Right.
Yeah. But dude, The Last Emperor, man, I probably would say he's my favorite rapper out of Philly. Because recently his bootleg stuff has more come out and been more available. Right. And dude, I love everything that he's made. So, but yeah, dude, Black Thought is right there. He's 1 or 2 for me. And
you mean all time?
Out of Philly.
Oh, out of Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Black Thought to me is definitely a top 75 rapper all time. Right? Wherever you put
praise.
Yeah, wherever you, no, I'm saying wherever you put him at in your top 75 is cool. Right. But I like to think the more stuff I listen to, the more it gives me more opportunity to change as I listen to and appreciate stuff. Even the vintage stuff and the new stuff. So if you like in the top 75, you just in the group. I'm not saying you the 75th best or whatever.
It's funny because you say like top 75 and it sounds like that's a lot, but I have a list of my top 100 rappers, and dude, it's tough, man. There's some rappers that I like that got left off.
That get bumped, bro.
Yeah, you know, we do our top 50 rappers from New York, you know, we do that segment, you know, Try. So it's tough, man. It's tough to make these lists.
I'll be like Brooklyn.
No, like you think 75 is like, oh man, like that's disrespect. But if you make that lit, like you know, all my rankings and stuff, like my top 100 albums, like people are like, again, like. Remember when we posted that list of like top 50 West Coast or LA rappers? People are saying, why is so-and-so so far down on the list? It's like, bro, if they're anywhere on the list, if they're anywhere on the list, that means they're really, really good.
Really good, yeah.
Like people don't understand that there are so many rappers from every region, you know, especially like New York and LA and you know the big areas, you know, like the big cities, you know. So
all right. JJP said that Eminem is a guest. I definitely disagree with that. He's not a guest. We have to stop saying it, because if we say that about him, we gotta say that about the Beastie Boys and every other white rapper that was out there. Necro, Slain, Ill Bill.
Hey, you know what? I gotta say this to that too, Triborough, and I'm glad you said that. If you don't mind, I just want to split a second to it.
Yeah, bro.
Right. Yo, if we talk about guests, bro, do you know where hip hop started at? Like, if you lived in these places where hip hop started, anybody outside of that is a guest, right? Like when you start talking about just any dude that's not from the Bronx, you a guest. Anybody that's not from Queensbridge, New York, you a guest, right? Like hip hop started like in this distinct place, and it started in a distinct way. And to me, it don't have it, bro. To me, the color thing is ridiculous in that it gives the impression that black people can't have nothing. If every time a black person gets something, white person come take it.
But it's still a thing. It's still a thing, unfortunately, though.
But yeah, I get that part, man. But what I'm talking about is something started in the late 60s, right? It is 2026, and we still talking about like, nah, man, a white rapper don't belong. Nah, come on, dog. Really?
That's what I'm saying. But I get it. But what he's saying is the guest part is the racial part, which is what Lord Jamar said a couple years ago, that Eminem is a guest in hip hop, and I don't agree with that. I feel like if we could make room for the Beastie Boys, then why not M? Why not Ill Bill? Why not Billy Paz, Slain, Everlast? They all were white. They all.
Why not people
Apathy,
of
man.
different? Why not people of different religions? Like this thing started by a group of things. Now, okay, so the people that the 5%ers, they guess in hip hop, right? Why not? Why not them? Why aren't they? Why aren't they guests? Why aren't the guys that started out wealthy and just loved the art and just did the art, whether they come from these very rundown places or not? Why not these guys that started off on the fringes? They guess too, right?
Well, all right, think about this. Think about this for a sec. How many lives has Eminem changed? A lot.
A lot.
How many lives has, I'm gonna go with the underground group that I love, Atmosphere. Atmosphere, like there are diehard Atmosphere fans, which is Slug, like that's Slug. You know, he's white, Brother Ali, like all these Beastie Boys. You know, like we're saying, how many? Just think about it. How many lives have they changed?
Right.
And I think that's your answer right there. I think that's your answer.
I think that was a very white thing to say, and I appreciate you, bro. Right. And listen, and that's a joke. You can't see me smiling, man. I'm sorry. I should have used more tact with that, right?
No.
But I can appreciate that because the thing about it is we use tools to go from one place to another, and if hip hop is a tool that somebody can use to go from one place or another, or to help others go from one place or another, whether it's financial or whether it's just changing your mood, like how when we heard "Fuck the Police" for the first time, right? We was like, damn, the police is out there whooping them dudes' ass. Like how many people knew about police brutality in their living room with their headsets on, their headphones on? Like a lot of people would say they didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
JJP is saying Eminem owes respirations, so he needed to take lives.
You mean reparations?
Reparations. My bad. So he needed to
What do
take
you
lives.
mean? What does that mean?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think there were a lot of whack rappers that came along the way that probably owe reparations. They owe us our listening time back. How many whack rappers have y'all heard over the years? Those
Too
are the
many.
ones that owe reparations.
I mean, if Eminem is a guest in hip hop, then Eminem, he has renovated the place. He's made more. He's made more space in terms of the construction. Knocked out some walls to make more space.
Right.
Because Eminem, what made Eminem stand out more than anything as far as a white rapper, he talked about the trailer park, talked about the angst that, a lot of white American males have that wasn't spoken from black rappers. He didn't talk about the black, American experience.
Right.
He wasn't talking about drug. He wasn't rapping about the things that is associated with black rappers in urban environments.
It's all good. We can have our own opinions. We can have our own opinions. So it's.
And
all
then
good.
plus when Eminem met Dr. Dre was a billionaire, bro. Dr. Dre ain't from no street. By the time Dr. Dre met Eminem, bro, I think was Beats by Dre out already? Probably not.
No,
Beats by Dre was long after Eminem made it big.
But that dude was a millionaire by the time Eminem come along, bro. Dr. Dre ain't the same dude from before you turn out the lights. Like, what are we talking about? Why we always got to do that? Like, why we always got to tear somebody down to lift somebody else up, bro?
I agree. We got Houston in the building. Dane, what up?
Hey, what up, man?
Back to the lab.
Hey, what's going down, man? Hey, so I was listening and I couldn't hop in fast enough, man.
Right.
So he said, why we gotta tear one down to build another person up,
Mm-hmm.
right, Uncle Freezy?
Yeah.
But didn't he just tear down Black Thought?
Uh-oh.
No, I ain't
No,
tear down no
we
Black
didn't do that.
Thought. I was giving my list.
He's
That's
giving
my
you a
list. If Black Thought feels torn down because he's not ranked 4th, but he's ranked 27th, that's a rich person problem, bro. That's not a hip hop problem.
Man, that's an insult, man. Because you said he was top 75. Can you name me 20 rappers out of Philly right now?
No. He said top 75
all
time.
All time.
You gotta
okay.
quote him right. Yeah.
I thought he was talking about Philly. Okay,
No.
I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I was just stunned to hear you say that that you know Beans was harder than Thought.
Yes.
I was just kind of stunned to hear that, man. I mean, everybody entitled to their opinion, definitely, bro. But I don't know, man. I think that's a hard call right there, man. And I know y'all moved on to another topic and everything, but
not yet.
But
we didn't do it yet. We didn't do the native tongue thing yet.
Okay, yeah, but I just think that's a hard call, man. You know what I'm saying? To say, I mean, and Beans is nice. I love Beans. You know what I'm saying? But what's your angle on this when you say Beans got him by a long shot?
No, I'm just saying that some people like chocolate, the peanut butter to go with their chocolate, and some people like jelly to go with their peanut butter, bro. That's all I'm saying. Right? That's all I'm saying. Everybody
I'm about to go make a snack.
That's all. All right, hey, Rocker, that makes sense. Like,
yes,
I like chocolate.
I mean, yeah, it do. Okay, I get it, man.
Give an example. So me and Rocka come on the show like every week, and I think we provide a balance because you have somebody in the epicenter of hip hop, right, in New York City. I'm from New Jersey, grew up there. I was there when hip hop started. I moved around the country. I'm a military vet, so I have different hip hop experiences as I got stationed in different places. Like I was stationed in Louisiana. There was Louisiana hip hop. I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas. There was the Dallas, Houston hip hop. A lot of the guys came from the West Coast. It was like the West Coast hip. So I got ingratiated to all of these, and I appreciate not only the words that they're saying and the beat that goes along with what they're saying, but I also get what they're thinking while they're writing, while they're penning this thing out, right? So I get entrenched into what this artist is saying. Like when I hear, just a random rapper say, when I hear Vince Staples, right? I've been to LA a couple times. I'm not an LA native. I know people from LA though, and I've listened to LA hip hop since 1986. Right? When I hear Vince Staples, when I hear his words, I don't just hear like what he's saying. I believe I understand what this man is thinking about and going through, and that's why I relate. That's why I like Vince Staples. It's the reason why I like MC Ren. Right? It's the reason why I like certain type rappers and others that I don't. Like I don't like the guy from Seattle. What's the guy from Seattle?
No,
Macklemore. Like
Macklemore.
I don't like Macklemore, and it's not because he's not talented, right? It's not because he's not talented. It's just because I can't relate to where he coming from.
Yeah, he just ain't on your radar.
Right? Yeah. That's on like somebody, and so that's the thing. The thing with Beans and Black Thought is I relate more to Beans because our favorite rapper from back in the day, Coogee Rap, Beans kind of reminds me of that guy that we thought a long time ago was the GOAT. Right? Now, Mos Def is just a talented spitter. He ain't really saying nothing about nothing. Yeah, his words go together great, fantastic. He got a quick mind and all that stuff. But I'm like, but what you said though, like I just that's the part with me with Black Thought and with with Beans.
You know what? I can feel where you're coming from, bro. Because let me give you an example, man. My favorite rapper is Scarface. That's my favorite. Is Scarface the God MC? Is he the God? Is he the GOAT? He's not the GOAT to me. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT to me is Rakim. I relate more to Scarface's stories. I relate more to his delivery. You know, I know where he's from. You know, I can go to his block. You know, the whole nine. You know,
yep.
So I relate to him more. I have more in common with him. He from my city, the whole nine. But I know Rakim is the lyrical god. I know Rakim switched up the whole game back in the days with the way he delivered his rhymes, as opposed to the way, you know, like a Melly Mel or some of them cats was delivering their shit, and it was all around.
Oh no, he
you know,
did.
all around the same time.
Yo, Charborough, can you say, hey man, I didn't come here to fight, bro. I just came here.
No. I'm spitting. So what I'm saying is, I relate more to Beans as well. Here's the parallel. I relate more to Beans as well. I love the dope stories, you know what I'm saying? The violence, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I dig that shit because it kind of was a soundtrack to my own personal life. But if we talking Philly lyricists, I'd have to go with Thought. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion though. But I feel exactly where you're coming from. Because one person can be your favorite and another person can really be just nice as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But let's go back. So you seemed a little, you know, I don't know, when I said something about Melly Mel, what's on your mind?
I think you playing us, bro. Melly Mel might have the greatest rap verse in hip hop history, bro.
What, The Message?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he did what he did, bro. But that delivery, like, ain't nobody really rapping like that no more. You know, that's all I'm saying.
But nobody going diggity. Nobody doing that either. And nobody wearing their clothes backwards. Right.
All of that shit kind of play out. I mean, just like right now, nigga. Like, I would love to hear the most lyrical of lyricists that's out there. You know, it's a plethora of them. But when you put on Just a Friend by Biz Markie, I'm gonna still, you know, rap along with him, even though that ain't no top tier verse or nothing like that. So I mean, you know, Melly Mel did motherfucking like make history with that song. You know what I'm saying? Made history with that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? With the Message. But I mean, that ain't no timeless flow. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit you can put on.
Okay,
even back in the day. Like thinking niggas like Kool G Rap. Like you mentioned Kool G Rap. You mentioned Kool G Rap. Thinking niggas like Kool G Rap. Kool G Rap got shit from 87, 88 that you can put on right now, and this shit still sound immaculate lyrically, delivery wise, and everything. But Melly Mel can't hold a flame to that nigga. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Melly Mel said this, bro. Melly Mel said, "A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God's smiling on you, but he's frowning too. Knows what you'll go through, right? You'll grow in a ghetto, living second rate, and your eyes are sing a song of deep hate." Like, this is what he was saying in 1982, dog. This is what he was saying in 1982. These are timeless.
I'm not taking nothing away from the content, the impact, the realism of that verse. I'm not taking nothing away from that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But could a nigga spit that in a cipher right now? Like while we spitting this shit, that shit sounds dated, bro. Content wise, what it's saying is powerful. Yes, it's like poetry. If you was to read that shit out just like you did, if you was to read that shit out, just
that shit is in my heart.
That shit is poetry.
That's in my heart right there, bro.
I kind of get what DMR is saying. Is like Melly Mel's second verse, that would sound like spoken word poetry to a kid on the street.
Right.
It's going to sound like like Death Poetry Jam in terms of the rhythm, in terms of the way that it's articulated. I think that's what you're saying, right, DMR?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You on the line? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and that's all I'm saying is like, so think of shit like, you know, like Kool G Rap, you know what I'm saying, or like KRS-One. KRS-One and Self-Destruction is timeless. You know what I'm saying? You can still spit that right now. It don't even sound like no 80s shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, today's topic, self-destruction. It really ain't the rap audience that's bugging. It's one or two suckers, ignorant brothers, trying to rob and steal from one another. You get caught in the mid. So to crush that stereotype, here's what we did. I mean, like, niggas will spit like that right now.
Right.
It don't sound 80s. It don't sound like you finna say, you know, right after that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I feel you though, Freezy, because like I was saying,
I think y'all go is Rich Homie Quan, bro. After this
conversation, no. Who's go?
Nope.
I'm a 50-year-old man in H-Town, bro. Like, I done seen and heard the best of them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got good judgment and lyricism,
and we respect it, bro, and look forward. Listen. Not only do we respect your opinion, bro, we look forward to it.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Like, I'm not just rebutting your thing because I want to be heard more. What I'm saying is you said something that sounds interesting, right?
Okay.
Right. You said something that sounds interesting, right?
Okay.
When you mentioned Scarface and when you mentioned others, it made me want to jump into the conversation. Like, the conversation is more fruitful when it's well-rounded, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you said Scarface, the only thing I think you missed on Scarface is when you put on Scarface album, I think you have to be like, Scarface is a vibe, like his deep cuts, right? Like his deep cuts on most of his albums. Scarface does a thing, like he puts you, the listener, inside of his head as these things play out in his storytelling. Like, you are legit like in this wave of thing where you're trapped. I remember I was listening to Scarface, bro. I was listening to Scarface in the room one time, and this girl put her hand on my leg, and I jumped. I forgot that chick was in the room, bro. Like, legit listening to like 3 or 4 songs. That's how Scarface will get you. You like, dang, bro, come on, Brad. You got to pull through this, Brad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, Scarface is that dude, right? And I'm not just saying that because of, you know what I'm saying, because he's my favorite Houston rapper. There's a lot of rappers I like from a lot of different places. Like, I like Big Mike.
Yes.
Right?
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I like guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying like these things or dismissing people out of hand because I feel like I'm the expert and everybody else, this is class for everybody else. Is not. Like, when I say I like Beans better than the dude that just put words together real catchy, that's what I like. It's like when people say, who you like, Jay-Z or Big? You're like, who you think is a better rapper, Jay-Z or Big? Right? And some people will be like, oh man, you really can't compare because such and such. Nah, Jay-Z is a lyricist and put stuff together, and Big put great words together, bro. Until he told stories. And then if he was telling stories, he probably better than anybody. So
nice.
What is the hate with Eminem, bro? He said Eminem is Squeezy's GOAT.
Oh, is that true?
He's one of mine. I think M is top 5 all time. I don't understand the hate for Eminem though. Like, what is the hatred for Eminem?
No,
I don't hate Eminem. I just rather listen to some other lyrical guys because he is lyrical. He go. But right. I rather, you know, man. I have a whole different view when it comes to
M.
What to who?
What's your view on M? And I don't think I ever asked you that. What's your view on M? Like, cause I hear like during the pandemic, me and Freeze was on another podcast, and there were people in the chat saying, well, they can't listen to M because he wasn't being played at the club, or they can't bump him in the ride. I'm like, well, Black Thought is a lot of y'all's favorite MC. He wasn't being played at the club.
Nah, he wasn't being played at the club. My thing with M, bro, M remind me of a nigga on the basketball court that's that's going between his legs, behind his back, doing a whole bunch of fancy shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like how it is to me. It's like, okay, you nice, bro. You know, I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. Like jam wise, like to ride and bump, like I just never felt that from his music.
Right.
I never felt that. But you know, it is some joints on there where he do paint a picture and take you deep. Like I never, bro. One of my all-time favorite is Stan. You know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
Stan. Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite from him, and I like Stan.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day I hopped in the whip, and what was that joint? These voices. What was that joint right there with him and Dre? All right,
Oh,
Guilty Conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that came on, and I was like, oh shit, I remember this joint, man.
Yeah,
this shit nice. Cause see, I never copped the M album.
right.
I never copped one because they played it so much. I felt like I heard the shit, you know, on a regular basis. I ain't even need the album.
Right.
They played a bunch of joints. It came on MTV the whole nine.
Yeah.
So, but when I hopped in the whip after a while, I heard that song. I was like, man, them niggas that was going in on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know he nice. He just too fucking nice, and I'd rather listen to somebody else, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just too fucking nice. Like he the type of dude. He all between the legs. He like the Globetrotters.
Right.
Eminem is like he come off like the Globetrotters. Is so skillful. He make every shot. It's almost like a joke, man. Like this shit was just designed for him to win.
Right.
And I think Eminem legacy take a hit with that Mariah Carey thing. Anybody remember that?
Yeah, but no, that's not the reason. It's just that
the warning.
No, Chopper. I didn't say that's the reason. I said his reputation took a hit. That's
because of the Mariah thing.
Yeah.
But Mariah was with everybody though, so is he ain't the only one?
I'm just saying his reputation took a hit.
I mean, there was well, we had rumors in the 90s about Q-Tip and Mariah and Puff and all that. Like, you get in line, M. He wasn't the only one. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I think it still come down to the race factor and him being white and him having the cosign by a black man like Dr. Dre. That's what it come down to. Because if he would in Duck Down, he wouldn't be getting this much praise. I don't think he would be getting the platinum plaques and the accolades if he was with Boot Camp.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Ooh.
What do y'all think of Eminem's collaborations with 50 Cent?
I love it. I thought it was dope.
Like if they would have made an album around the time 50 was at his most popular, would y'all have copped it?
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd have bought 3 copies, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't have.
And I'm saying that as somebody that's not a 50 Cent fan. I think 50 Cent is corny.
Oh man.
I think for them it's just too easy, bro. Like it's gonna be everywhere, bro. It's gonna be so oversaturated, man, to where you ain't even really gotta buy it. Every single gonna be bumping on the radio every time you turn around. Like the songs are gonna be used for backgrounds on reels and shit.
Right.
Like it's just gonna be everywhere, man. Like I like the treasures, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like the shit that's just thrown in my face every fucking day.
Ooh.
Every time I turn around.
He's talking about like the gems that the under the radar joints that we don't talk about.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing. I think of rappers that have chemistry with each other as far as like the mentor and protege. I would have loved to have seen Hove did an album with Beanie Siegel, you know, at the height of Rockefeller.
Right.
Because I always thought that Beanie Siegel was Jay's best sparring partner post Sauce Money.
Yeah, Beans is sick.
Yeah.
Beans one of the dopest ever.
Yo, I tell you, like Beanie Siegel's verse on Streets Was Watching from the Dynasty album. To me, he had the better verse. Hove had 2.5 verses, and Beanie Siegel's verse smoked Jay-Z's 2.5 verses on that song.
What song you talking about?
Or the Streets is Watching.
You just watching?
From the Dynasty album.
The Streets is Watching is on volume 1.
No.
Which
Talking
one?
about, let me look it up real quick.
You talking about this Can't Be Life?
No, it's from the Dynasty album. Dynasty Rock La Familia.
Right.
What is it?
Remember back then there were rumors that Jay was going to do a collab.
Streets is Talking is the name of the song. Streets is Talking.
Right. Remember there were rumors that Jay was going to do a collab album with Beans and Scarface, and that we never got that.
Right. That would have been some of the hardest shit ever.
Yeah.
I mean, are we going to put out the elephant in the room
Uh-huh.
as far as that album would have been? Would Hov been pulling up the rear behind Beans and Fleece on every song?
Yeah.
That would have been dope. For sure. They got that.
Like some of the realest verses, man. I know he got tons of work after the Rockefeller shit, man. But it ain't nothing like that debut.
Mm-hmm.
That What Your Life Like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That joint that Die. You know what I'm saying? Where he was like, I'd rather go out in the masjid and make a salat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, like that shit was vivid, man. That shit gave you goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
The nigga nice.
I mean, Guess Who's Back is another one.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Even what he did on what was the Hard Knock Life single that they dropped, the first one. Gonna Do It Again.
Oh yeah, volume 3. On volume 3.
Yeah, and that was on some commercial shit, and he still ate that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mojo, for the record, I'm not a Jay-Z fan. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. I'm not a Jay-Z fan at all.
Oh my God.
Right. I like when you mentioned underground, like grassroots like style. Jay-Z is the opposite of that.
Right.
You don't want to listen to no fucking millionaires rap. Don't y'all have other things to do?
But we listen to millionaires now. What you think Kendrick is? He's a millionaire. J. Cole. We listen to them. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather listen to rappers that are hungry, bro.
I feel you.
I feel you on that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like the first Ghetto Boys album, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the album cover, I was like scared of these dudes. I was like, yo, these crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? A lot of people don't know the very first one. Which one are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about No. I'm not talking about the Ghetto Boys from '85. I'm not talking about when they was trying to find the lineup. I'm talking about
with Scarface with MC Action.
No, I ain't talking about.
You talking about '89?
Yeah, I'm talking about 89, 90. Yeah,
89. Yeah.
Not all of them, because I know they went through a lot of lineup changes, bro. I'm talking about like the one that we know.
Right. Grip it on the other level.
Yeah. I even like Killer Mike with them. Like we were just talking about that last night.
Yeah.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, Big Mike. I'm sorry, I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, Big Mike nice though, man. Big Mike nice. But he was in another group before he joined the Ghetto Boys.
Yep, he sure was, and they were dope too.
Yeah, the Convicts with 3-2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Last week we had a show called Lyrical Draft Pick. Yeah, Lyrical Draft Class of 1994.
Yeah.
And since you're the perfect guy to answer this question, who would be your top 5 lyrical draft picks of Houston rappers, DMR?
Oh man, bro, I'm glad you asked. You mean of all time?
Yeah, like say if you're think of it as an NBA draft class.
Okay.
And you are drafting based on potential greatness in which you've already heard, as far as like a verse here, like maybe an EP there, but
Yeah,
but yeah, kind of like that.
bro. My top 5 picks would have to be Scarface, definitely number 1. K Reno.
Hey, let's go. Were you on when we were talking about K Reno?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't here yet.
Yeah, dude. I was talking all about K Reno. He dropped my second favorite album of the year this year.
K Reno is one of the nicest ever, still to this day.
I agree, man.
Day.
I agree, man. He just dropped 2 incredible albums this year.
Then we got I had to put Killer Calion up in there. If y'all never heard of Killer Calion,
Remember him? Yep.
Zero going in there. And you know what? Right now, I have to go with somebody new. I'd have to throw Sauce Walker up in there.
Okay.
I'd throw Sauce Walker up in there, man. Because when he really focus and target and target in on what he got to do, he'll deliver your ass some nice bars, man.
Hey, Rocker, where's Big Mike from, bro?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Big Mike from New Orleans.
We mentioned that last night, Unc. We talking about New Orleans artists.
But he spent a lot of time. He spent a lot of time in H-Town.
Yeah.
A lot of time in H-Town, man. Yeah, Big Mike, nice. Yeah, that would be my 5 right there, man. Killer Calion definitely got to get a shot. He like the big bro of all these rap dudes right now, but he not like from the Scarface era. You know what I'm saying? But he's a big bro to some of these rap niggas that side right now.
What kind of rapper is he though? What style of rapper is he?
Killer Calion?
Yeah.
Oh, Killer Calion is like he lyrical. You can put him in there with your Papooses and your who else could I say he can battle with? You can put him in there with a Fab. Like the dude lyrical, man. But the thing is, his what do they call it? His exposure? Like I don't think he's getting nationwide exposure like he should.
So he underground.
He underground, but he's still above the underground just a tad bit because he one of the top dudes out here.
And who will be your 6 man on your team? Because Justin said Pimp C is a 6 man.
Well, Pimp C is from Port Arthur.
Port Arthur. That's like was that like an hour and a half away?
Yeah. It's a little outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a little outside. I wouldn't disagree with it. No, I wouldn't disagree with it. But
they style ain't really Houston though. They ain't really Houston style though, right?
I mean, they are of the culture. They of the culture, about the cars, the street tales and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The country, the country rap sound, with the organs and the bass and all that.
When I heard Pocket Full of Stones in 91 or 92 something. I heard it before it was on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I heard it before it was on the soundtrack, right? And we went to, where was we at? We went to where's Baylor University at? Waco. We was in Waco, Texas, bro.
David Koresh.
Yeah, we was in Waco, bro. Everywhere we went, like we was trying to bump. Like we had just got bro, it's funny. We had just got Buckshot in them joint from the store.
Black Moon.
Yeah, we just
I'll tell you who my 6 man is.
But
I'll tell you who my 6 man is. My six man would be Toby Nwigwe.
Yo,
he's dope.
Yo, that's my guy right there.
That's him right there. Matter of fact, I probably have to swap him out with Sauce. Toby starting.
Yo,
Toby starting.
He has a fire joint with Black Thought and Royce the 5'9" called Father Figure.
Yes, indeed, he sure does.
Hey, Trapper, real quick, I got a jet, man. But
we didn't do the native tongue discussion.
I know.
You want to say that for next week?
No, I just want to say this: nobody touched native tongues. Period.
Oh man,
that's a quick show. There's nobody nobody in that Kentucky. Wu-Tang Clan, nobody. Def Jam, all Def Jam artists combined.
Well, Wu-Tang is a group.
I don't know.
I mean, that's not a collective.
So if you're talking about collective,
it's a collective too, though.
But yeah, they are collective.
Yeah, because you had the Wu affiliates. Those are collectives.
Yeah. I mean, to me,
nobody can touch native tongues, bro.
Nah, bro.
To me, a collective.
Nobody, bro. Nah. Cash Money. Nobody.
Nah,
wow.
So Aquarius is a collective.
That's a reach.
They late, bro. They ain't even put out no music, bro. You had 40 of them in a room, and I think they might have did one album and 3 joints together.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
They lazy, bro. The Soul Queen, all he did was smoke. The Soul Rocker, come on. Rocker, I thought you was gonna hit me with something. The Soul Aquarians, bro.
Yo, they are the only true collective that is, that is even similar to Native Tongue.
No, that's not true. What about Hyro Crew? That's a collective. Different artists and groups.
I don't think they have enough.
Hyro got albums. They got a new album coming out this year, actually.
What's the biggest hit from them?
Collectively, I would say You Never Know. That joint.
No, I'm talking about
the biggest hit out of the collective is 93 Till Infinity.
Okay.
Right. From
so that's like a top 300 rap song of all time.
No, that's a top 50 rap song.
No, man.
Well, I was telling Dame, I'm like, that's the only song New York radio played from Souls of Mischief. They didn't play nothing else. They played that.
That's not even a top 5 song out of Oakland.
You're crazy.
I mean, Oakland got Tupac and Too Short. And
That's a top 5.
Tupac wasn't born yet.
That's a top 5 Bay joint right there. That's a top 5 Bay song right there.
Hey, I'm from the Bay. Let me say that's a top 5 Bay Area song.
Yes,
all right,
definitely.
Easy. Top 5.
He said Riff Raff has some hits.
I wore because I thought we were gonna be talking about this topic the whole time, so I had my list ready and stuff. But Hyro is like my number 1 choice after to rival to rival them. But then also I got this shirt on, Living Legends here. Living Legends down south. It's got, and then the back has all the different members of Living Legends on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you said 93 Till Infinity is a Bay top 5 joint.
Say that again.
You agreed that 93 Till Infinity is a top 5 Bay joint?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
All right.
Definitely. Where does I Got 5 on it rank?
That's a top 5. That's a top 5.
You goddamn right. Especially the remix.
Right.
Yo, that's the only version of it I listen to.
Now, yeah, I mean, I like both, but I mean, the remix is a banger, bro, with all Oakland legends, or well, I'm not gonna say Oakland Bay Area legends because E40 layup.
Yo, and all of those cats was enjoying major success.
Look, bro, I know we all over the place. God damn.
No disrespect to 93 Till, because that's a timeless joint. I do think I would rather listen to Electric Relaxation though. Right, that's a native.
But that's not Bay Area though.
Exactly.
No. He talking about the collective, like from the collective though.
Exactly, it's different from the Native Tongues collective. Yeah.
Right.
But you know what though, like,
I love that. I love that song too. By the way,
I was thinking about this, but do y'all remember when Casual and Saafir battled on the Wake Up show back in the day?
Yep.
And Saafir he was being more direct, and he had casual, kind of, acting not like himself. Like to me, I always felt that Saafir was going to have was going to have the career that maybe Razzcast would have a little bit, because Saafir was dope.
Yeah.
All of them were dope, in my opinion.
So
I ain't never heard nothing weak come out the Bay, bro. I haven't. I'm sorry.
So I want to say, so for Hyro, why I think they're so important is because they've had their legacy for a while, but they keep building and they keep putting on for the community. They keep putting on. Their reach is growing. So every year, they have Hyro Day on August 3rd on 9/3. 93 till infinity.
September 3rd.
Or sorry, September 3rd. Excuse me. Every year they have Hyro Day.
I'm glad you on here, Mojo.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you on here, bro. How do y'all feel about Richie Rich out there?
He's pretty underrated. He's not in most people's like top 10.
What? Oh my
god! Say that like you surprised, Unc.
Not Tribro. Hey, Tribro. I've been talking to you about Richie Rich since day one, bro.
You have, yes.
I've been talking to you since Richie Rich. I love Richie Rich. He's so, man. Richie Rich is so smooth. He don't need a chaser, bro. Like the dude, legit on whatever joint you get him on, he in a sophisticated, smooth way.
Right.
Effortlessly.
Right. Yeah, man. So this year's Hyro Day, they're expanding it. It's always been in Oakland, right? And this year they're going to Toronto. It's going to be like a 2-week long event. They're doing Toronto. I believe they're also going down to LA, and then they're finishing it off back in the Bay Area. And it's going to be like an immersive show with it. I mean, it's changed, but it always used to be a free event. It used to be a free event, and they would put on there would be 3 different stages. Man, it was one of my favorite festivals of all time. I'd go every year, and it's a little bit different now. They started charging like a few years back, which makes sense. But dude, they put on though for everyone, and they go on tour. When they go on tours, they bring up and coming artists from the Bay Area. They bring them out. The last tour that I saw them on was last year. They had Living Legends with them. They had Cunning Linguist with them. And man, they do their thing, and the different members like Souls of Mischief, even Souls of Mischief have started some branch out groups, dropping new music. So their reach is continuing to grow. So what they're doing is pretty special.
Mojo, would you mind if I ask Triborough this? Triborough,
yeah.
Which group would you take? Right. Which group would you take? Golly, what's the group name? The ones that do 93 till. So would you take? I'm sorry, and that's no disrespect. Would you take Souls of Mischief or De La Soul?
I gotta go with De La, only because they've been out longer. Like they came out when I was in 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with them. By the time Souls of Mischief came out, I was already in high school. And
that was 33 years ago, bro.
I know, but they're both still relevant. The Souls of Mischief is dropping new music. De La Soul is dropping new music. They're both still relevant after 30-something years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So the reason, and there's no disrespect to the Bay Area music, bro. The native tongues include, right? This is just who they include. Just like on the surface. This is before we start reaching for people, right? The native tongues include A Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, and Leaders of the New School. And this is before we start reaching out to others, right?
Right.
It's hard for a collective to match. It's hard for Wu-Tang Clan to match.
You know,
De La
and
Soul.
he named the best ones because I'm gonna tell you, I love the native tongues. I love them. I love them. But it's some of them that just don't hit like the others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who like Money Love?
Money Love is one. Jungle Brothers is not. I'm not saying they weak. I'm not saying they weak. But just when you hold them up next to the other artists.
I'm gonna say engine number 9 on that New York Transit line. If those trains goes off the track, pick it up. That's the weak. That's a weak group that you mentioned, by the way. Right?
That's Black Sheep.
Right.
So
right.
That's Black Sheep you talking about. What you talking?
Brand Nubian is a whack group. You mentioned I didn't mention them, but you said they was like off the radar a little bit. Like Brand Nubian. With Grand Poopa.
Nah, they not whack.
They're not leaders of the New School with Busta Rhymes.
They part of them.
They were part of the top tier ones out of that collective.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, Money Love is she coming off the bench. Jungle Brothers is coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be De La, Tribe, and Queen Latifah.
And even the bench players got big hits.
The bench players do have big hits, but they just I don't see them as top tier. I might be the only one seeing it like this, but I don't see them as the top tier acts of the collective.
Bro, Jungle Brothers didn't get much playing time.
Right.
After De La Soul is dead and Low Wind Theory. But their playing time kept getting
Money Love didn't give us several hits. You know what I'm saying? Jungle Brothers didn't give us several hits. She had a couple.
Yeah.
She had a couple. Money in the Middle, It's a Shame, shit like that.
I gotta invoke the Godfather clause here, because if it wasn't for the Jungle Brothers, there might not be any hieroglyphics. Right? This whole thing start with the Jungle Brothers.
Right.
The whole entire thing.
Right.
The whole movement. Remember what just in your mind, just remember what rappers look like, right, in a certain era, and then imagine what rappers look like now. Right? Rappers look a certain way. Rappers look like Eric B. and Rakim. They look like LL Cool J. They look like Melly Mel.
And then
Jungle Brothers come out, and then the whole thing. Rappers are not afraid. Without the Jungle Brothers, there's no Kanye, there's no Hyro, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
I hear you, bro.
How you saying Hyro and Kanye in the
I'll
same
take Juice Crew. I'll take Juice Crew over Native Tongues.
Nah, but Juice Crew never came out with no albums collectively though, right?
Oh no, okay. I thought we were just talking about the act.
No. I mean the act, yeah. But the thing is, they like in Juice Crew when you have Craig, not Craig G, what's the name?
Master Ace?
Not Master Ace. I'm thinking of like Craig and MC Shan albums wasn't great, and he's considered a legend.
No.
His albums were not good.
Yeah, but also
he only got that first one.
Right. I don't even like that. I like the diss song to BDP, and that's about it. His albums, it didn't age well.
But also the Juice Crew, they were under one record label.
Right.
So really they want a collective.
Right.
Like to me, a collective is a group of like-minded artists.
Saying they were label mates.
Yeah, they were label mates. A collective is a group of like-minded artists across different record labels that collaborate.
Like Def Squad.
Right.
So
that's why, yeah.
I'll say so this new Hyro album is dropping in a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's dropping on 9/3.
I'm gonna get
dropping
it
on 9/3.
Uh-huh.
And I guarantee you it's gonna be a great album. It's gonna be a great album. Okay.
Right.
I guarantee it's they're I just saw them live last year, and they're still killing it, man.
Bless you.
They're still killing it, and they all, like, the members that they got are still killing it with their solo stuff. So I'm excited. I'm super excited for this album.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love large portions of Hyro, right? My favorite. I like them because they're in touch with who they really are, and they don't really care if people like how they come across or not, and they can rap. Right. It's like in my mind, ever since I saw Souls of Mischief, the first time I saw them, I was like, yo, they should be in the native tongues. That's what I thought from day one when I saw them. Is that fair to them? Nah, because they was being themselves. Whether they were influenced by whoever, whatever, I don't care. It's not fair for me to say, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, from day one, the reason why I like them is because they reminded me of something that I already saw. And I know that's not fair. But it's life. It's like how we move about. Right? The first thing, when I first heard the album, because I heard the single, what happened was I heard the single and I was like, I'm not going to buy the album because I heard a single from like the year before or the same year, it might have been the same year. I heard a joint from the Far Side and I was like, yo, I got to go buy the album right now. And I bought the album right now and I was like, oh, this shit they are right, but they not, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. So I waited on Souls of Mischief. And then when the Alcoholics came out, I bought the Alcoholics. Right. And which is weird because when I heard the Alcoholics, I was like, nah, let me go back and buy Souls of Mischief. Right. My thing is with everybody there, everybody is super duper talented. The comparison is not saying if the native tongues are grander that the other like Hyro is whack. I hope that's not what's coming across here. Because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the native tongues are like the Starship Enterprise, bro. It's like the mothership. It's like everything, bro. It's like they changed rap, the course of rap.
Until Wu-Tang came out, and then they changed it again. You know what I'm saying? Like if the native tongues got so many different artists, it's like, yo, like Wu-Tang to me is on their level with so many affiliated groups. What is that? I'm hearing static.
Is that somebody pager?
I don't know. I'm hearing static.
Oh,
I unplugged my headphones in case it was me.
I think was that Dame? I think Dame left. Might have been him, but like Wu got so many, like outside of the clan, outside of the non-members, they got so many other talented artists and groups and side groups that I think like they could really compete with a native tongues, and just Wu-Tang changing the whole business aspect of being a collective and having different artists from that collective on different labels. That's never been done before. You know what I'm saying? Like when
are we including Theodore Unit?
Yes, everybody. What you think? Why are you laughing?
Because it's ridiculous. Because I know you're gonna say you God is the GOAT.
No.
Rocker, you God is not the GOAT, bro.
No, I ain't saying that. He was good. I'm saying he go.
I mean, Wu-Tang Clan's affiliates, they're so nebulous. Like they like they're, you know, so many of your affiliates are too many to count, because are you going to count American Cream Team? Yep. Or are you going to count you guys, you know, Hillside Scramblers? Like I'm like some of these groups, man, we got to call a spade a spade.
That's the main ones though. Just Killer Army, Thunderman, Gravediggers, like the main Wu affiliated. Not everybody, but the main Wu affiliated artists.
So Sylvester Cutoff.
Yeah, like no, we're not Hillside Stranglers. No, not them. I never even heard nothing from them. So everybody had their own.
Look up Dopium by You God, man. He was promoting. He was promoting Hillside Scramblers hard, man.
But not everybody's side group. I'm talking about like just the main. Like Shaheem was part of GP Wu, so GP Wu would be in that discussion. The main affiliated groups and artists.
You know, because I'm not counting Consequence.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not counting Consequence.
Right.
And you know.
But even like on like the the cousins, what they call them, the cousins to Native Tongues, is Common, Most Def. Well, for some reason, the Bush Babies, they got the far side in there. I never heard of the far side of being a part of the Native Tongues.
Me either.
So that's new to me. I'm like, I think Google got that wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think.
But I think like when we was having that discussion on the phone, Uncle, I'm like, yeah, like Wu-Tang might be the equivalent of Native Tongues.
I just think that the non-premium acts are just not that dope.
For Wu-Tang or for Native Tongue?
No, for Wu-Tang. Like when we talking about Hyro, like you talking about Souls of Mischief might be Mojo. Souls of Mischief is what ranking? Are they like the second or third best group, you think, in that group? In that collective?
It's only Souls of Mischief is the only group besides other members that's in hieroglyphics.
Right.
So it's Souls of Mischief, and then there's 7 other artists that that make up the.
Wait a minute, collective. 7? I thought. Okay, wait a minute, I'm missing somebody.
Who are you missing?
Somebody, because he said 7.
At one point in the 90s, they had Extra Prolific, but they left after like their first album.
Because I thought it was just like 4 of them.
It's 4 for Souls of Mischief. That's the 4 members in that group.
No, I'm talking about acts.
Oh,
acts?
Nah, it's more than that. It's more.
Who are you missing on this one?
Who are you missing? We have it's Del Funky and Sapien. We got Souls of Mischief, Casual, Pep Love. Are we including Domino? Domino, like the producer and house producer.
Yep, Domino.
Okay, Domino's my guy. I like
At one point they have Guapale. Remember Guapale, the R&B singer? She was down with them.
She's an affiliate. Yeah, she's not an official part of Hyro, but she's an affiliate.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's basically the
man. You know what Guapale, remind me of is Vinia Mojica.
Yeah. Yeah, like she's affiliated with Native Tongues too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's sang with Bay Area artists as well. Zach and I.
Right. That's right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that was like basically like we're talking. We're like, well, who can beat the Native Tongue Collective? Like because they were so tough.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it's 7, who are we missing? Did I miss
Wait
somebody?
a minute. I just thought of something. Like, how come nobody has, mentioned Dungeon Family?
We mentioned that, but see, Dungeon Family, other than Outkast and Goody Mob, they were like the premier artists from that collective, right? Unless you want to Future, you want to include Future because Future supposedly is down with them too.
No, I was thinking more like, Cool Breeze, Cool Breeze, Killer Mike,
Killer Mike,
Joy, the singer Joy.
Yes.
Is Killer Mike really Dungeon Family, bro?
Yeah, definitely. He's like one of the artists that came in like the 2000s with them.
Okay.
Yo, who like while we on Native Tongues? Okay, going back to lyrical draft class, like in every draft class there's a bust. Who is the bust in Native Tongues?
Native Tongues.
It's a group called Leaders of the New School, bro.
No, it is not. No,
yes,
no. I was going to say Chi Ali because he only had one album and then went to jail.
Nah, it's
Chi Ali. It's Chi Ali.
Nah, man.
You think it's Leader dropped 2 albums? He only got 1.
Hey, Mojo, where do you rank the Leaders of the New School first album? Exactly.
but Mojo's younger than us. Have you heard the albums, Mojo?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. I've heard them. I don't know where I'd rank them though. I haven't ranked them.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
That's what we could do in the future. We rank the 2 Leaders albums.
Bro, you ain't got 4 minutes to throw away on Leaders in the New School, bro.
Don't do that. They were good. They just had issues. They had jealousy going on in that group.
They had a song called Feminine Fat.
Oh God.
On the first Leaders of the New School, that they had an album. It's called A Future Without a Past. They have a song that's near the end of the album that, let me just say, that is very pause-worthy.
Oh man.
Very pause-worthy.
Man, like it has Chuck Berry had a hit with this song's name, and once you like, I'm telling you right now, Mojo, like if you choose to listen to this album, bypass this song. It's the second to last song, and I'll just keep it like that.
They had 0 hits off that album, bro.
That is not true. Case of the PTA, Sob Story, the 2 biggest hits on it.
There was 2 hits.
That was 2 biggest.
Those are not his.
What?
Hey, Rocker, I'm gonna sing the hook for both of them right quick. I'll probably take 8 seconds. One is I know you and you know me. I know you. It's a sob story.
Yep.
It's just another case.
It sound like Bacon in 1990. It goes with the record.
No, that shit was trash.
Yo, Uncle Spuddy, man.
Nah, yo, come on, man. Everything can't be a hit, bro. Yo, come on, man. We giving out trophies to everything.
No, everybody gotta get a 25 hit song in '91. That was on the radio. They were playing it every day. That was a hit song when it came out.
I saw it down here in Houston. It was
come on.
That song was trash.
It was on Pump It Up. You know what I'm saying,
bro? You also saw Silk Times Leather.
Okay, and they didn't last long.
But they kept it going. They was building, bro. Like it takes the case of the PTA to get to Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. Like it was a build up.
Yeah, don't do that, bro.
You're not gonna have no.
Don't give everybody a trick because
everybody don't have no Uber hit. But it was still a fucking hit though.
I heard the first 5 notes of 93 Till and knew those dudes was stars off the rip.
You did not know that.
Off the rip.
Oh my God.
Bro, it's some some groups, all they need is for the world to hear them how dope they are. And then we saying others need 17 albums in order to be great. Nah, man, Leaders was trash.
Oh my God, I disagree.
Nah, they wasn't trash, bro.
They wasn't trash.
Leaders was trash. Hey, can somebody name a song off their second album?
Yes. What's next? That was the first single. That's the only.
Hey, when you heard What's Next, you was like, yeah. What's next?
I said it was good. I didn't like the rest of the album though. I don't think production was good, but I like this first single.
Who would you Showbiz and AG or Leaders in the New School?
I'm going with Showbiz and AG for their consistency because Leaders didn't have that after the second album.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the first time I heard the Alcoholics, they had a song called Only When I'm Drunk. As soon as I heard it, I knew they were stars. Bro, NWA had a song called Dope Man, right? As soon as I heard it, I knew they were stars, bro. Every group that come out ain't gonna make it.
You're right.
Everybody ain't. We can't get respectfully to the listeners and everybody in the chat that's listening to us, man. Thank y'all for being here and all that stuff, man. But y'all know that you can't give out a trophy to everybody. Everybody ain't everything you ever heard ain't gonna be dope, bro.
Are Mobb Deep stars to you? Mobb Deep stars?
Yeah,
they saw some. Yeah, they stars. They wasn't stars on their first album though. Not that peer pressure shit.
No,
they had to go back in the studio and come back different.
Boom. Are the Fuji stars to you?
They are now. They wasn't stars when Vocab and all that other stuff.
Reality.
Yeah, when that came out, that wasn't no star.
Boom. That's all.
Yeah, to go back.
Is Outkast stars? Is Outkast stars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
but they wasn't when Southern Playalistic came out.
But we didn't know. I wasn't thinking like that. I was like, yo, this is dope. I didn't think they were gonna be.
It was nice as fuck. It was nice as fuck, but we didn't know that we was gonna get.
Yeah, back in '94. In '94, I'm thinking they're gonna make the Hall of Fame one day. I wasn't thinking like that.
Exactly, bro.
You know.
So what I'm saying is, leaders of the new school, if they would have kept the group going, they probably would have had some success. But they only dropped them 2, but we already knew Busta. Like okay, so maybe the group wasn't stars,
right?
But when we saw that shit, we knew Busta was a star.
This man from Houston is trying to tell. Do he know I used to be in Houston?
We knew Busta was a star,
right?
We knew Busta was a star off the top.
Hey,
I said,
can we tell him?
I said it was gonna be either Busta or Dinko D.
Yo.
Right, agreed. I'm with you. I think both of them were great. Charlie Brown was corny.
Yo, what about the MCs that leaders of a new school try to introduce to us? Like, besides Rampage, like how many of them were actually ill?
Rampage is dope.
But I'm talking about like Pudge God and Collie Weed.
Yeah. They have
and Rock Marcy and Lord have mercy.
I fuck with Digger tough.
Skins was down with them too. That group.
Yep.
Then they gone. You know what I'm saying? Rob Digger's dope. Some of them didn't get. They were too underground and they didn't get a lot of promotion. Lord have mercy. We never got his album. Right? A Smith Star. He only did mixtapes and then he became Busta's hype man.
Yeah. What happened to Rick the Villain?
Him too. Right. He's with Duck Down now. He's doing stuff with Duck Down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just not everybody gonna be stars. Like Busta at the time it was Busta and Charlie Brown that they kept saying Charlie's gonna go first. Charlie's the solo artist, and we didn't get nothing from Charlie. We got Busta.
Have you ever heard a dope Brown verse?
Yes, on the first album.
I have. I'm still waiting on it.
What do you talk about?
Charlie Brown?
Too much on my mind. Listen to that track on the first album.
I had the album for 40
so
years.
Him and Busta ironically was the stars of that track on that first album.
With all respect to the chat, to everybody on the panel, is Dinko D and Busta Rhymes. Anybody else name that said we like the fame is outweighs the substance. Charlie Brown wasn't nothing, bro.
And then probably 1100. I'm gonna say Def Squad.
That's right.
My
bad. Reek the Villain is with a conglomerate of. I was thinking of the other villain, Rim the Villain. He's with Duck Down and he does stuff with Eddie King. Okay. Him and Bust Out of Funk. Yeah.
Ain't nobody touching Native Tongues, bro.
Man,
the whole
it's a lot of
label. The whole Jive label can't touch Native Tongues, bro. Bro, the whole Death Row label can't touch Native Tongues.
You said the whole Def Jam. What about the whole Live Records label? Where they had Mobb Deep, Pun, Exhibit, 3-6 Mafia. Come on.
Yeah.
Can't touch them, bro.
Come on. You crazy. You crazy.
Raekwon will be part of that.
Right.
Can't touch them.
Press.
Yeah.
Alcoholics. Yeah, Alcoholics.
They hit in the regions with that label.
Can't touch them, bro. You talking about
matter of fact,
tongues, bro.
Shit, Lil Flip was on Loud.
Little Flip.
Oh, I like Lil Flip.
See, your taste is all over the place. What you think about Dungeon Family up against Native Tongues?
I love the Dungeon Family. With respect to everybody with the Dungeon Family and everybody that love hip hop, I truly think that Outkast and Goody Mob are 1A and 1B. I think the lyricists in Goody Mob are so good that when you listen to their voice and their tenor and the way they rap, you like, yo, what is this? This beat is so funky. What's them dudes? What's they saying? But you can't listen to a Goody Mob album without hearing like these dudes. like with me, you ain't got to be from damn New York to be a rapper, bro. Like that's my vibe. You ain't got to be you ain't got to be from Brooklyn to be a dope rapper, bro. That's the way I feel about it.
You get that? I understand that. You know
what I'm saying? Like Goody Mob is fire.
Yes, they are.
You know? Yeah, Outkast.
They one of the greatest groups out there. They one of the greatest groups out there. I'm gonna say.
Yo, and
top 10 for me.
My favorite song by them is a song where dude ain't even rapping. It's CeeLo singing the song "Free" on their first album.
Right.
Yeah.
So with Dungeon Family, like if Cool Breeze is like the sixth man, like who's he going to sub for?
Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze can sub for Timo.
Okay.
Cool Breeze can sub for Timo. You know what I'm saying?
Because you still got CeeLo, you still got Big Gip.
You know, really, not really. Yeah, I mean, when you think of starting five, when you think of starting five, I'm gonna have to go. Dre and Big. Dre and Big, CeeLo, Cujo, and Big Gip. Top five with either Cool Breeze or Timo.
Cujo, that guy. Cujo is that
Cujo
guy.
Is that guy. That's my favorite member of the Goody Mob.
Yeah, Cujo, that guy.
But then they got Witch Doctor. You know, they got Backbone. You know what I'm saying? They got Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I think I might put Killer Mike as my sixth. I don't know.
Would you put Future? Future is part of them. Would you put Future in?
Future is second generation, so he would have to go in there.
Because he might be bigger than all them dudes, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave him out. Yeah, I wouldn't leave him out, but he wasn't in the starting generation though.
Right.
He wasn't in the starting generation. So
kind of like you got to show him love, kind of like we show Richie Rich love. Like
but I would say the first generation walk so Future can speed off in a Lambo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I would say, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they molded that dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even though he came out with his own swag and shit, but I would say he got a lot of his foundation from their ethics and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because he's consistent as fuck, even though he got his own swag.
Yeah,
consistent as fuck. Organized Noise kept something in the motherfucking trunk.
Yeah,
every season.
Mm.
Yeah.
Every season, whether it was their sideline production, whether it was something from the acts.
Did they produce the Set It Off soundtrack?
If I'm not mistaken, I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they organized. Yeah, I think they executive produced that.
And also Organized Noise, they produced Curtis Mayfield's first album after his accident with the stage rig called New World Order.
Yeah.
Now I see somebody did a lot of the backgrounds.
I see
that was a fundraiser, right? Wasn't that a fundraiser?
It was a free concert in Brooklyn in 1990.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was a stage rig that fell on top of Curtis Mayfield that left him paraplegic. Yeah. He couldn't feel anything from his waist down.
Yeah.
So he was in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Hey man, Rough Riders. Man, they ain't nothing to sneeze at, bro.
Nah, but they only had like
three volumes. They only put out 3 volumes, right?
I mean, if DMX, The Lox, and Eve are like, can they compete against the whole collective though?
Man, why you always leave on Jay? Why you always leave out Drag On, bro? Like
Drag On
gonna fight us one day, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Drag On did have a gold album with was it Opposite of H2O?
Okay. Well, you have a gold artist against gold artist in the films.
Drag On was nice. I mean, even though it would be 2 different speeds, though.
Right.
Different speed. Everything on Rough Riders is hardcore.
Yeah.
Even Eve have a tendency to come off a little aggressive and hardcore. You know what I'm saying? But up against Native Tongues, that's an unfair matchup. But hey, if we just talking vibes and hits,
right? Man,
I shit, bro. I would have to say I would give it the Rough Riders, man.
Whoa, I don't know.
Real talk, that. Bro. Real talk. Nah, bro, listen.
I just think the Rough Riders need a producer, bro.
They had producers. You had Dame Grease and Swiss Beats.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. I know.
That's their biggest stuff. Their biggest producers are those two right there.
I know that, and that's like a rock. That's like a rock in everybody's shoe because our thing is, like after 10 Swiss beats, if you listen to 10 Swiss beats, you like got to take like a year vacation, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, but then when you think about all the joints that he made, bro, he came out with so many classic beats, bro.
Okay. Let's do it like this. Give me 3 albums from each collective that we would do in a versus. 3 albums from each collective.
Okay.
It don't depend on the art. You can go 2 times on one artist if you want, whatever. What you got from Rough Riders?
You picking 3 from Rough Riders and 3 from Native Tongues?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 from Rough Riders, it would be DMX first album, his second album.
DMX second album.
And I'm gonna go Lots We Are the Streets.
DMX third album, right?
Lots We Are the Okay.
Disrespect Lots like that, yo.
And then
I love the Lots. I love the
Native Tongues. What you giving me? What you giving me?
I'll take De La first album, Tribe,
3 Feet High and Rising.
And I would pick
what you want from Tribe? What you say from Tribe?
Midnight Marauders, and I pick Kunatiko, Black Rain.
Ooh,
that was a sleeper, bro.
It's two different vibes, but it is some vibes up in there.
Yeah.
Yo, but I would see Black Rain, and I would put Scorpion by Eve up against it. Like if it's like a game, like if it's like like a basketball game where you have to make substitutions.
Yeah.
Like I would put Eve up against. I would put Scorpion up against Black Rain just to even it out.
Right.
Yeah.
I
can dig it.
Nah, it's no doubt, bro. It's they got some classic joints because you got the Lox and Eve as the 4th and 5th, in the chamber or whatever.
So he's saying. He basically saying We Are the Streets up against Midnight Marauders.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Yeah. It's De La first album.
De La first.
And I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm putting this album right here up against DMX first album. It's an album from Busta Rhymes called The Coming. I want to put that one up against DMX.
That one is
coming.
Yeah.
But he was out of his he was out of the whole Native Tongue vibe by that time though, bro.
Nah.
You would still consider you would still consider his whole catalog.
Yeah.
You
like Native Tongues on the album. He had Q-Tip on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
First album.
That's a good way to look at it then. Okay, well shit.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you said songs, if you said, hey, take 3 Rough Rider affiliate songs and put up against 3 Native Tongue songs, I think I might be on the Rough Rider side on that one. If it was just songs.
Okay.
Right? It could, because man, listen, the Jada joint, we gonna make it.
Do Jungle Brothers even make the top 5 in any albums that you might pick?
Yeah, they do.
Got to.
They got to. Okay. Money Love.
She would be the alternate. She would be like on the bench, but she got the joints though.
Yeah, she got some joints, bro.
Yeah.
Her second album is nothing to sneeze at.
Like if Latifah lose to Eve, I'll throw in Money Love because Money Love got some joints.
Money Love got some joints.
I see Tribe and De La, your point guard and your shooting guard, man. Tribe and De La. You know what I'm saying? And then on the Rough Rider side, I see DMX and the Lox. That's your 1 and 2.
Yeah,
that's the 1 and 2, man.
So who's the 3 though? Who's your 3? Who's your small forward?
The 3 is Eve with Rough Riders.
Yeah, I would go Eve, and then on Native Tongue side
is Busta Rhymes. Busta
Rhymes. Since I'm looking at it the way y'all looking at it, I would go Busta Rhymes. I would.
Yeah,
man. Is Busta playing the 5?
Yes.
But outside of his solo career, you know what I'm saying? I would have went Queen Latifah.
And we got Queen Latifah at the 4. Queen Latifah is, but Queen Latifah
going
is
up against Eve. Yeah, okay, her and Eve going in. Yeah,
Queen Latifah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Native Tongues a dope ass collective though, bro. I Rock the Bells did something about them a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
where they was giving them their love, man. Like they really top tier though, man. You know what I'm saying?
So,
when you think about the impact that they made, man, at the time when collectives really wasn't a big thing like that. But when you think of songs like Buddy, you know what I'm saying? Man, that's one of the greatest Posse songs ever, bro.
So on the Rough Rider side, like who is going to be the point guard?
Drag on, bro.
DMX. What you mean?
Drag on, bro.
Yo,
Drag on said with a target.
It's X and Jada. It's X and Jada, bro.
Yeah.
If we gonna go there, we're gonna see an X and Jada.
But you need. But you're gonna need a powerful 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be
because to go against Busta at the 5, you need somebody.
It's X. It's X Jada. It's X the Locks.
Yeah, you got Styles.
Styles and Luch, and Luch P.
Yeah.
Styles against Busta.
Styles is the most consistent one from that group anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's tons of stuff, albums and features he's done.
Okay, I can see that.
Yep.
I understand.
I was thinking like
Busta would have to be your one. Busta would have to be your one. Yep.
Busta would have to be the one.
Busta top. He top notch of the whole thing, bro. When you look at it, like who gonna give you your most points out of Native Tongues is gonna be Busta, bro.
The biggest solo artist they have was Busta and Latifah.
Yeah, give it to him, Queen.
Yeah,
but then I'll take nothing away from Q-Tip.
Q-Tip was
Q-Tip would have to be, and then Fife.
Yeah,
shit, bruh, come on, man.
It was a good song.
The only thing about Fife is that I can see like if I can see like Q-Tip being like the coach, and then Fife bitching about playing time. We all seen that documentary.
Right.
Yeah, we see. Yeah.
Put me in.
How do y'all feel about De La Soul? Is De La Soul not that good?
They're great. They need to be in the
That's
Hall.
what I'm saying.
They're great. That's why they got to be in the starting 5 somewhere.
They got to be. I thought they had to be number 1, bro.
They could be 1. They could be 2. I mean, I think it's them and Tribe and Latifah and Busta solo career that they spearhead that collective.
What about Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown he don't got nothing.
Because he trash. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's not trash. He never came out. I don't know why. He never came out.
I mean, Charlie Brown, he might be sent to the G League.
What do we fit Common at?
Common.
What do we put?
Common is more. What do you say? Common is more Soulquarians, but he's like a cousin through the Native Tongues.
No, he was Native Tongues first.
Would Common be like an underclassman?
Common got to be in there too, though, because he got joints.
Yeah, because Common was with Native Tongues first, bro. This is like not even a Soulquarians is like 97, 98.
Right. Like he collaborated with Dale on them.
Yeah. But I kind of look at like De La and Tribe as being like seniors and Common being like the freshman or the sophomore.
Oh, well, what do you put Chiali at?
Kind of like
Chiali.
Yeah,
kind of like how Future is the Dungeon Family.
Chiali staying on the bench. Like you, just be happy that you there. You staying on the bench.
So Chiali was basically like middle
school.
school.
Got one album. He ain't got nothing else. He got one album.
Yeah. What about Black Sheep?
Black Sheep, they could come in and they do the choice is yours, and then y'all leave. Y'all got
come on, bro. Like, come on, man. What about Similac? Come on, man.
Similac Child was not no big hit. That was a single.
Come on, man. What about Stroke Like Honey? Come on, bro. Like,
not no big hit.
I love about Tribe.
Honey was not. That was a single. We gotta separate singles from hits. Choice was
on,
a big hit.
Yeah.
You ain't giving no love to Strobe Like Honey.
It was cool, but it's not a big hit like Choice is Yours. Everybody know that. Like white people know that.
Choice is Yours, coast to coast.
Yes. So
North, east, south, and west. That motherfucker that go live in Houston, Texas.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're not playing something like Cal. You know,
like Choice of Yours. That's like, that's like 30, 35 points. Leading score for the game.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
Like 10 assists. That's like 10 assists, damn near, bro.
How many points you think they'll get for a flavor of the month? They're not getting a lot of points with that.
Flavor of the month, another joint.
That was a single.
Yo, you're gonna be down by 15 points.
Nah, because Busta Rhymes gonna do the Janet joint. When Busta do that, bro, it's over.
And then Tip got the joint with Jenny.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. And he got Lucy Pearl. So he's scoring big numbers. Those two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Native Tongue's gonna be scoring. Man, and the one thing I think we slept on about Latifah is I'm not talking about All Hail the Queen, right? I'm talking about Black Rain Latifah. I'm talking about UNITY, Just Another Day.
Just Another Day.
Yeah, I'm talking about that Queen Latifah. Like that whole joint. Like on that album, I think 4 through 10 is like unskippable in my mind on that album.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then depending on your mood, like you can listen to the whole album, but 4 through 10, you ain't never skipping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like you like the whole album dope, but once you get to try, what's the single she released? She released a single, right? It wasn't UNITY, right?
Just Another Day. Yeah.
Just Another Day.
Side, Weekend Love. You got some. The reggae joint with Tony Rebel. That was Weekend Love.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I think that's the last single she dropped. Did she release UNITY first?
Yes, that was the first.
Okay. So that's song number 4 then, I think.
Bro, and then Busta got the joint with Mariah. That's gonna score him. That might be the game winner.
That's the game winner.
I don't know about that, man.
Give it to me.
That would, to me, that Busta Mariah Carey joint. That's kind of like, that's going to be like when the game is hovering and it's like teetering.
Mm-hmm.
Like you kind of risking, putting somebody that's not very good at defense up against a very high scoring offense. That's pretty risky to me because imagine like if Eve went to let me blow your mind.
Yeah. When Eve do that, Dre shit.
Bro, when Busta do the Ron Brown, y'all remember Ron Browse?
Mm-hmm.
When Busta do the Ron Browse, something, whatever Busta was saying, that joint used to go crazy in the club.
Yep.
When he do that,
I will put X up against Busta.
Yeah, it might come down to Busta against the whole Rough Riders by itself.
Yeah, because Busta,
you know what I mean?
X got some joints, but Busta got the joint. What's the joint he got? Where he got the girls rapping on there on the remix, with the little girls doing their little stomp in the video.
Yeah, the Touch It remix.
Yeah,
yeah.
He got everybody on there. He got Papoose, Lloyd Banks on there. You know what I'm saying? But I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about.
Busta got some joints, bro.
Yeah,
bro. But look at what X gonna bring him. X gonna bring his nigga. Locks gonna bring some hits. If Locks do some mixtape shit.
Yep.
Yeah, them nigga hard, bro.
Can they just y'all can they use because I know the joint is on Mace's album.
Locks can do Money, Power, Respect.
Yeah.
But that was Bad Boy shit. We ain't gonna count that.
Oh, okay.
Can we still count that though? Hold up.
Because 24 Hours to Live is crazy.
Right. It's the Locks, yeah.
We gotta still count that. All right, bet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Busta the last one standing from Native Tongues against them.
Yo, so what's the joint on the Rough Riders side that's gonna get them to the line? Because this is a basketball game. Like you got to get to the line. Like what songs by Rough Riders is going to get them in foul trouble?
I know the Jay-Z joint.
Oh, that's Yeah, but he not Rough Riders. He was just on the album though.
But he on the album though.
Yeah, but you can't bring Jay out for that. He don't know. He just on the album. That's
He on
Rockefeller.
the album though.
No, that do not count. You can't bring Jay. You can't do that.
That joint is fire though.
There's nobody else on that song.
Wait a minute. So if Buster and them can bring Mariah and all that,
Right?
Yeah, but Buster was on the song. The Jigga joint. That's only Jay on the Swiss Beats track.
But it's on the Rough Riders track though.
Yeah, I know, but it's no Rough Rider artist. He's not a Rough Rider artist.
Well, if
Like,
let me like
If
what
it's Dragon, right? If you have Dragon, if Dragon do Down Bottom, you could bring out Juvenile for that.
Because we're trying to, because each team is going to try to get the other in foul trouble.
Right.
Now, if Dragon goes to Down Bottom and you bring in Juvenile,
Mhm.
to I don't know, like get Native Tongue,
Right.
in foul trouble and get to the line.
Mhm.
Like would that be fair play?
Yeah, because but if you have a Rough Riders artist, that's his song feature with a feature. Like the Jay-Z joint, there's nobody else but Jay on that.
So it don't count because Jay-Z not Rough Riders.
Exactly. He ain't Rough Rider. I don't even know why he was on that album.
I mean, Jigga, my nigga, ran the streets. For 5 years with that joint.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's Jay. It's like anything he do, it's gonna carry weight. It's Jay, but there's no other. It's not a feature. It's not like he had Jada on that or Drag On. It's just him by himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, they gave him a whole track by himself. He's not even Rough Riders.
That joint is so fire though.
Okay, what was that? What was that joint from His Dark and Hell Is Hot with or was that Flesh of My Flesh? It had Kiss on there.
Yeah, you could use that. Like the Blackout joint, right? Yeah, like Jay was on that too. But that's DMX. DMX was on there. That's his album.
Yeah. So that was
you can use that then.
Yeah, you can use that joint.
Yeah, the Blackout
I
joint.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might have Rough Riders acting like Birdie in Above the Rim when he was spazzing about the coach, having
right.
What's my man's name? Sub with the corduroy shit on. Yeah, Shep.
Yeah.
Yo, I could see like DNY like spazzing.
Right.
Like how the fuck we can use Jigga, my nigga.
Yeah, because it's not a Rough Rider artist. Y'all got a Rockefeller artist on a Rough Riders project.
Hey, Tron, what about this? What if what if Rough Riders pull out one song and Native Tongues pull out one song? Like, what would be the Rough Riders joint? Like, what would be the joint to close the show? If everything even, what Rough Riders joint?
The crew joint?
Huh?
The crew joint, it would have to be, I would put.
It don't have to be a crew joint, just any joint, I guess.
Oh, like I'm thinking like a crew joint. It had to be like Scenario against Scenario 2000. Like who had the better scenario?
The Scenario remix is like a top 10 song of all time, bro.
But on E-First album, they had the Scenario 2000 with all of them on it.
Yeah.
With all the Rough Riders on there.
Yeah, they were all on that joint.
Which album?
Yeah, I heard that. I watched it.
The First Lady Rough Riders.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yo, how about see your Scenario and Raise You? Niggas Don't Start or something.
That's DMX and the Locks and Mace. Yeah.
DMX is screaming all over that joint too, bro.
Right, yeah.
And can we bring out the one DMX did with Aaliyah? Make it back in one piece.
Oh yeah, from the what is it?
Soundtrack. It was.
That's a DMX joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't it from the Exit Wound soundtrack?
Yeah. Rough Riders artist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that would have to battle the Busta and Mariah joint or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if the Rough Riders have a song that will hold esteem like the Scenario remix do. Like, no, I'm not saying that they don't have great music. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they do have great music, but when you think about certain songs, certain songs is just like legendary.
I don't know about that, but like, what about Rough Riders anthem remix?
But you got to think like why did they name it Scenario 2000? They were influenced by Chuck and the Leaders.
Yeah, I was thinking Benjamins too, but I forgot that's Bad Boy.
Yeah, that's a Bad Boy jump. Yeah, but you got the locks on that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Does it count or not count? Because the locks was Bad Boy at one point.
Right. They would be able to play the bid card on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, DMX has a joint with M on the Exiles soundtrack.
I mean, come on. I mean, it's not really good though.
Yeah.
Don't go to sleep.
Hey, so who was Rough Riders' secret weapon? Do Rough Riders have a secret weapon?
They got Cassidy, if you want to count him.
You know, Cassidy. I love Cassidy, bro. Yeah, you know that's my heartstring, bro. Yeah, Cassidy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say Cassidy was harder than Black Thought.
Yeah, bro. Y'all know I love Cassidy, bro. I think y'all be trying to put a rock in my shoe when y'all bring up Cassidy, bro.
Nah, I say that's their secret weapon is Cassidy. I'm not gonna give them Jin. Jin only had like one album.
You know, but we have to talk about some of the some of the artists that was on like what was that song on It's Dark and Hell Is Hot where he had like Loose and he had I think was it Big Stan.
Yeah.
Like none of those cats was really dope like that.
Right.
That was for my dog.
Yeah, they were.
Big Stan, Loose, Casino, and Drag On. Only Drag On was really dope.
This is for my dog.
Right. They were on his label. They were on the Bloodline Records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, would Rough Riders knock off the Diplomats?
Yeah, they could beat them.
Yeah. Because the Locks already did it.
Yeah, the Locks already beat.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Wait, and we have Cameron against DMX. I think DMX is gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Beat him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what if okay, like let's take it out of like pickup ball. Like if this is like I'm thinking of the 3-point competition at the NBA All-Star game, like Busta versus DMX. Who has the best features between X and Busta? That would be the lyrical.
Yeah, that's hard right there.
Busta got the best features. Busta's got the best features.
DMX be coming in, bro. Like when you be hearing them R&B chicks singing and DMX coming
right
before his verse, bro, you like, yo, it's over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, Busta got some features, bro.
Yeah,
Busta got some features.
I mean, I think DMX, like if it's like a lyrical 3-point competition, like DMX might be throwing up some bricks, like the collaboration he did with Ice Cube for We Be Clubbing remix.
Yeah.
yo, go listen to that on YouTube. And to me, it's like it was like the weirdest collab. To me, I never would have imagined Cube and DMX on the
Cube and
track.
DMX together, and I bet you they would have never did. I think Cube did that out of spite, also.
Out of spite?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I think he got the dog to get at what's the name? Death Row. I think Cube put them on there to do. You know what I'm saying?
Shook.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You don't see. Y'all don't. So y'all hadn't heard about the thing between DMX and Corrupt?
Yeah, I remember that. Because of Foxy Brown.
Yeah, it's the same time frame. Yeah, it's the same time frame.
Same time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I mean, but the thing about it is that Corrupt in '98, he was kind of on his last, like the last wheel on the car, because like Corruption was a terrible double album. He redeemed himself with Streets as a Mother, but Streets as a Mother is not as good as any of DMX's 2 albums in '98.
He redeemed himself on the Pete Rock joint.
Oh, yeah. True Master.
Yeah, he redeemed True Master, bro. That man first was
Yeah.
Exquisite.
You also like this verse on the remix of "You Know My Steez" with Guru, Rage, and Corrupt.
Yeah.
Man, Gangstar's all right, bro.
There you go. Man,
Gangstar's all right.
you got to stop.
Yo, and try. I came up with a thing too. So I dissed clumsily. I dissed Nice and Smooth. So I went back and listened to their stuff, and I'm like, yo, I think I'm a huge fan. I want to.
Now you.
Man, I was wrong about Nice and Smooth. Now they can't rap, but the vibe is dope though.
How they can't rap, bro? They were dope.
I mean, Greg Nice, like his whole style was unique in and of itself. Like he was like the best hype man for Smooth.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had like he had like chants and stuff like that. He was good with that, like little melodies.
That man said, "Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I'm sweeter and thicker than a Chico stick." Pause. That man said that, but I heard that, Chopper. I heard that yesterday.
Wow.
I was like,
Nice and Smooth is funky.
They got records, man.
yeah, they got joints.
Yo, I like the second album more than the first.
Yeah, the second one was
Yeah.
good.
And the damn thing changes.
Yeah. That was better.
I think it's a classic.
Mhm.
I think it's a hood classic.
That was better.
Yeah, I think it's
Yo, I wanted to ask Dane, like as far as like lyrical, like I asked you for your lyrical top 5 of Houston rappers, but in any draft class, there's going to be a bust. So who was the rapper or group from Houston that was a complete bust?
That just didn't do it. Like they
didn't pan out at all.
They didn't measure up.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Oh, okay. So it was a dude, man. He was on his way, bro. He was on his way, man. He had a song called "Drinking My Cup." He went by the name of Kirko Bangs.
Yeah, I remember him.
I remember him.
I remember.
Yeah.
He was on his way, man, and somehow, bro, like it just didn't go where we thought it was gonna go, man. We thought he was gonna be our.
What year was that though?
Shit, I want to say that was like 05, 06, maybe. Like I might be even coming in.
I thought it was older than that.
Yeah, I might be coming in way too early. You know what I'm saying? I might be coming in way too early. Shit. Check it out.
Because Riding Dirty is 2005, right?
Got this drink in my cup. Man, bro, this shit was like, that shit, it couldn't have been no later than like 09.
09?
Something like that, bro. Somebody got to look that up for me. I might be having a moment when it comes to the timing. He's like 13, 14. Damn, yeah, I'm coming in way too early.
2012.
I'm coming in way too early.
Oh, 2012? Okay.
2012? Okay. Yeah, I was coming in way too early. But
I thought that was the Carl Official and Spider
I knew it was finna pop off. I just kind of like, just like you said, man, he's a star. Right? You know how you said that earlier? So when I heard that song, I said that dude's a star right there, bro. I say this shit gonna pop off of this dude, but yeah, it just from a consumer standpoint, from a listener standpoint, I just didn't hear nothing else from him.
Hey, just as a side, I got two people that I thought was gonna be that. Like y'all couldn't tell me these dudes wasn't gonna be stars. The first one is a dude named Dave East. As soon as I heard his name, I was like, yo, this dude, even his name fire, right? I thought he was gonna be something. Right, and then it's the other dude, Ace Hood. When the first time I heard him, I was
Ace
like,
Hood had a run. Ace Hood had a nice run.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be.
He wasn't a one hit. He wasn't a one hitter.
Nah,
right.
Yeah, he
Nah,
showed up on a few things, and he had some hot mixtapes.
but I thought he was gonna be like a Rick Ross level star in my mind. That's what I thought when I first heard him. And then I also thought for a few seconds, I thought Rich Homie Quan was gonna be huge, but that didn't really turn out to be nothing.
Yeah,
Young Thug turned out to be the star, and Rich Homie Quan didn't.
yeah,
Rich Homie was nice, man.
I liked him, man.
I mean, there's some people I knew were like, to me, I would compare them to like 7th-round draft picks, like they're like the last draft pick, but you know they ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, I felt that way about Billy Bathgate. I felt that way about Gita K, Memphis Bleak artist.
The co-defendants.
Yeah, like rappers that are signed to rappers that barely established themselves. Yeah,
You tried.
I felt that way about Quan. Everybody was, going crazy over the verse on Just a Moment, and I'm like, okay, that was like a flash in the pan, and I felt like he's not going to be able to do this independent of Nas, and sure enough,
right.
Yeah. I thought Triborough, I got a blast for the past for you.
Oh.
I thought that the dude Blase was gonna be something.
Yes.
You remember him?
Yes,
Danger.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought he was gonna be special, bro.
Mhm.
Because he had the Q-tip sample in there.
Yeah.
And at that time, all you needed, just like, man, yeah, I thought he was gonna be something, bro. But it's the record company, bro. It's politics, it's whatever.
Power said Chinks was going to blow up even more, and then he got shot and killed. Yeah, Chinks was from Queens. He was from Staten Island.
Chinks was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beginning, them damn, what was that? Coke Boys mixtapes and all this stuff, bro. That shit was nice.
Yeah.
It's a man, yo. We say that a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That such and such rapper is going too soon, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. In my heart, bro, I feel like, and I don't want to sound like a softie, whatever, but in my heart, I'm like, man, like these dudes rap about this thing that happened to other people, and then it happened to them, and then we'd be like, R.I.P. such and such.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all you rap about is how you gonna do something destructive to somebody else, and then you get hit. And now we painting murals in somebody's neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Hey man, this was great. This was a great stream. I'm glad we talked about Native Tongues against different collectors. I feel like that would be a good battle. Like Rough Riders and Native Tongues, they match up well the way that we matched it up like that. And in the comments, I want people to give their own thoughts. Like, who you think? What's a collective y'all think could beat Native Tongues, or is there any collective that's on their level? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, real quick, I just wanted to get everybody's thoughts on the about the opposing opinions of artists using AI. Like, Dre advocates using it. DJ Quick is dead set against it. Like, what is everybody's thoughts on AI in hip hop production?
Nah, I don't respect it at all, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I like the authentic, because bro, niggas be putting their life, they soul into them beats, man.
Right.
I'm not feeling them computer orchestrated beats and shit, man. It ain't nobody in there really thumping that MPC like Dilla did. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in there really crafting them beats like an Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or like a Daz Dillinger. Like, you gotta respect real life production, man. That AI shit, I'm not feeling it.
I don't respect it. I don't respect it. It's the future. right? Because here's the thing. Because we are hypocritical as fuck when it comes to some shit. Like legitimately, how are we grabbing old records and sampling them? Right? We ain't no live band in no studio producing brand new music from scratch from some random dude to rap on. Cats is sampling old school joints, and they using technology to do it.
Right.
Rap that has been rap since day one, and anytime people fight technology, 2 years later they look like sour grapes. Like dudes like Def to Auto-Tune and all this. Bro, you look like sour grapes, bro. This is the wave. Like the reason why certain artists last and certain artists are stuck in a certain generation is because when technology change, either you're gonna go with the wave or you're gonna get washed away. That's just it.
Right.
Like, because we can't have the AI conversation knowing that we love sampling. That's hypocritical. Ain't no live band making brand new music for a rapper from scratch. They sampling. And not only are they sampling songs and hooks, they sampling 2 bars here, 3 bars there, and piecing it together to make their own Frankenstein creation that come out dope. And then to say, like, you know what, this AI thing, that ain't real, bro. Like, ain't nobody, man, ain't no blood, sweat, and tears put in this. Man, ain't no dudes, ain't no blood, sweat, and tears put into using no sampler. Right? And the rappers are not rapping in front of live band. The Roots? That's it. That's it. Like, the thing with technology, with any conversation, with any generation, is you gotta embrace technology, embrace it early so you can get the best out of it, man. These things is put here for us to be great. Like, let's not stop ourselves from being great just because something is new. That's my opinion.
I think the only, I don't like it though. I feel like it's gonna make artists lazy. But I feel like for artists that if they have an injury and they can no longer rap with their normal voice, it could be useful to them, like Beanie Sigel and the DOC. If they want to do new music, that's where you can use AI so that they can create new music and not feel like, well, they got to use auto-tune or something to alter their voice. I think
I respect that, bro. But I'm not putting limits on people's creativity, bro. Like, I'm not gonna put limits on, and this is just me.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm not putting limits on who can do what and for what reason. I'm saying if it's there for you to use, then use it. Yo, just be great. That's my only thing with hip hop is as long as we being great, bro. Hey man, just have more of it. But every time we put things in place to stop, you know what I'm saying? Bro, like, we don't even use. I mean, come on, man. When it's bro, I don't know where the thing gonna stop. Like we stopped using DJs because people are like,
right.
Now we don't even use DJs, no live DJs, because people, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, just let hip hop be.
Right. But I feel like for Beanie Sigel, he could use it because of his voice, or like a DOC. I think they could use it to help them if they like vocally. You know what I'm saying? That, but I don't see how, like, if you Timbaland, how was AI gonna help Timbaland? Like, Timbaland is make hits forever. Like, what is gonna be different now with you using AI?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's great,
vocally, I'm for it vocally for the sake, like you said, for people with impaired voices and stuff.
Right.
But production wise, especially coming from somebody who we know is capable,
right,
of actually, making a beat, man. No, don't go the lazy route, man. Don't go the lazy route on me now.
What if it's making things better? Like, what if it's making the music better?
I mean, you got to touch the keys, man. You got to really, really touch that motherfucker and make it, man.
Like, if it's, I can see if they use it and it's giving them a melody, right? But then if it's giving you half of a melody, then that's when they got to come in and do the rest. But if it's giving you like a whole full beat, what are they doing? What are they producing?
Like I think we might be on two ships sailing in the night. What I'm not saying like, hey, Chat GPT, make me a rap album about the streets. That's not what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What I'm talking about is you got you making your beat and you using AI as an assistant to fine tune things that you wouldn't think that you can do as a person. Like remember when I told you I was looking for a certain type snare that I couldn't find? Remember that?
Right.
I could get AI to go through the scale of snares and then I can pick the one that I want. Otherwise, I'd still be looking.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
But if you're Dr. Dre or Timbaland, haven't they been doing that always? Like, what's so different now? Is it easier for them to get it because of AI?
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is just remember this when we bash AI, right? Just remember this. Just remember this. The tools that people use right now for production is AI. Right? Just off the let me just make that clear. Like people like, yo, Fruity Loopies and on all these joints, man, they not it's just the computer software, bro. Anytime you make programs answer questions and solve stuff for you, it's AI. That's what it is.
Right.
Like so we basically saying like, hey, throw all the computer programming stuff away that we've been using over the years because it got the AI connotation to it. Like for instance, mastering.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You made your song, right? And you use an AI to master. Are we saying I would rather listen to a junkie? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It's something about having a guy behind the mixing boards mastering the album or the record compared to like a computer doing it though.
Bro, my uncle told me that. My uncle was like, yo, you ain't got no map. I'm like, we using navigation. Oh, you using the damn computer? Yeah. They got computers in cars now, bro. Like that door that closed by itself. Guess what that was? Now that was a computer. That was a sensor closing the door. Like, come on, man. You want to pull out a highlighter and a paper map? Nah, man. We got the
okay. Soon they're gonna have robots and drones deliver your mail from Amazon. Do you want the mailman delivering your mail or the drone from the sky?
Hey man, whoever get my mail to my house the fastest and the cheapest, as long as it's on time and correct, that's what I'm going with. Because we gotta embrace technology, bro.
Man,
listen,
that's taking all of what hip hop is all about out of it, bro.
Right.
It was all about the camaraderie. It was all about being in the studio together. It was all about searching through albums, searching through sounds and everything, bro, trying to come up with this music, man. Like that's taking all the work and all the networking out of it, man. Like all of a sudden, bro, you ain't gonna need nobody to make an album and be able to put an album out. You can AI beats.
Surprise! We've been doing that for 20 years.
But what I'm saying is, bro,
Primo said he did that when he was doing the thing with Royce.
But niggas is still hooking up and going to the studio right now. Niggas is still hooking up and going to the studio, bro.
No, I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying, and that's the problem, because it's getting to a point where people is looking at it as the norm. I don't think it should be like that. I think we need to get back to actually being in the lab. You know, that's the whole purpose of my motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Back to the lab. We have to get.
I feel you.
We have to get
bro,
back there. All this. I'm gonna email you the beat and all this old shit. Now we need to get back to it, bro.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Except what we not taking into consideration, because what you're saying is smart and it's heartfelt, and I feel you, right? But we're not taking into consideration are very important things like the cost of studio time.
Niggas can have their own studios.
Dre's a billionaire. He can't afford a studio. He got a studio in his house.
No, but Tribor, he won't be the only one using AI. We talking about AI being used by everybody. Everybody can afford. Like we're thinking about what AI is going to hold back. I think we should be thinking about what AI is going to let loose. Like
this is bro. Wait, this is gonna be like when we talk about rappers with ghostwriters. This is gonna be exactly like that for producers, because now we got to question: did Dre or Timbaland really produce that, or was it AI for them? They just slapped the name on the beat. You know what I'm saying? The same way people talk about Drake did Drake really write that, or was it Quentin Miller or whatever? We're gonna be talking about that with these producers now.
Bro, but my whole point to it is what's it matter in the grand scheme of things when you know the art has to become better going forward, bro. It has to.
But the future producers coming out now, they have to actually be in the studio touching keyboard, touching the
bro, the future producers, like you said, the future producers that are making beats now, say the ones that are 13, say the ones from 13 to 20, they have a keyboard, right? But guess what else they have next to them, bro? A laptop. This is where production is going, bro. We can't fight it. Like legit. Oh, hip hop heads gonna be fighting windmills, bro. Like this ain't a fight you gonna win.
It's gonna come a time when a producer nominated for a Grammy gonna win because he won. He used AI, and that's when the whole shit gonna start. Everybody's gonna be in an uproar because of that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, with the same amount of people that's gonna be in an uproar, the other portion of people are gonna get the confidence to say, "I can do it too. I can just go up in my room,
Soulja Boy.
I can just go up in my room and just make a hit.
Yep.
Make the words come out, make the niggas rhyme. Like, man, and then we giving you talking about appreciation trophies. Shit, we really be giving appreciation trophies then for niggas who ain't really just like live the shit. Niggas who really don't have a love for digging in the crates, a love for doing their history and just reading up and looking at the back of these albums and looking in these CDs to see who did what. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a passion you have to have for this shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to give my money or my streaming time, no portion of my little $10.99 per month to nobody that didn't really put no motherfucking blood, sweat, and tears into their art, man. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing we saying to you, big dog.
Yeah.
That's the part we saying. Nobody is dismissing the appreciation. But what I'm talking to you is about practical stuff. Like you saying, like producers, blood, sweat, and tears, and they put their stuff on streaming. Guess how much the motherfuckers make on streaming, dog? They don't make nothing. They don't make nothing on streaming. And so you got the man, you can't be like, you know what I'm saying, Parliament and Funkadelic, it take, 18 months to make an album, bro. Studio time, get high. Nah, bro. You got to crank out like 10 albums a year, bro. You got to be, and you got to do AI to do it, bro. Because, bro, I'm sorry to tell you, because I feel where you at, right?
Yeah,
I'm in your corner on that, right?
I just don't want to.
But
I don't want to give my time. I just wouldn't want to give my time to it,
bro. Like you pay 10. Yeah. If you pay, say. You said $10.99. I'm gonna say you pay a little bit more than that. I'm gonna say probably.
Yeah. I'm just throwing
about $20,
round
$20, right?
Round number.
Right. But out of that $24, guess how much the artist is getting? Like 80 cents. They don't get money off streaming like they used to, bro. They got to find a way, because the game is whooping them to death, and now they got to find a way to get back in the game to at least level the playing field.
It's going to take out the human element of hip hop, and hip hop started in the park with the park jams. You take that out, and it's all about the electronic now. Now it's become, the genre is shifting from turntables and a DJ to AI. That's going to have a huge pushback from the people that was there from the beginning, and they're going to make it more of a point to make people know that, yo, I'm in the studio, I'm using real drum machines, there's no AI over here. Like people like Lord Finesse and Showbiz, think about how they gonna feel about that. And Diamond D and Pete Rock and Peanuts.
I feel you, Trumber. You know where I'm at on this, right?
I know, but I think if it's being used too frequently, it's gonna take over the game, and then you're not gonna know who did what. You know,
Hey, but
because like if Pete Rock come out with that next album with Common, and this is going on right now, can we say that Pete Rock really did those beats, or was it AI that did it for him?
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a thing that, hey, this is a real story. This is a real stitching time. Yo, Marley Marl came out and he got on the beat machine and started sampling little bits and pieces of songs and stitched it together. And then they started producing stuff like Big Daddy Kane album with Ain't No Half Steppin' and all them joints on there.
Right.
Do you know what that did to all the cats before them? Davey DMX and Larry Smith and all. It put them dudes out of business overnight because this dude used a sampler. Now the sampler had been out for a long time. Ain't nobody used it. Right. Because it was cumbersome. It's like, yo, you gotta do a Marley Marl figured it out. And the next thing you know, he launched an entire group of rappers and MCs, and Lord knows who else he produced, just because he took a bit of technology and pushed the game forward. And it ain't hurt. Who did it hurt? It didn't. Did it hurt you that Big Daddy Kane is on Ain't No Half Steppin', and this the sample instead of a live band being behind Big Daddy Kane? Y'all didn't care that there wasn't no live band behind Big Daddy Kane when he was rapping, bro.
But this is like when they started to use auto-tune, and it was so many artists using auto-tune because they couldn't sing. Or they tried to sing and like, oh, let me use auto-tune because I can't sing. And a bunch of Lil Wayne and Kanye used it, and T-Pain, it became trendy. Everybody started using it.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen now. That everybody gonna start using AI because Drake is co-signing it and Timbaland is for it. You know, it's like we hip hop is from the streets. We want to keep it that way. It wouldn't have lasted 50 years without that. And now they want to go so futuristic where they want the machines to do it for them. They want AI to do something that they have in their soul. Like, yo, like you've been a billionaire from making music forever for everyone. Now all of a sudden you endorsing AI. So you want to have more hit records in the future.
Yes.
Based on somebody else doing it for him and not himself.
Yes.
And we already talk about how did Dre really do that beat, or was it DJ Quick, or was it Daz? We already talked about that with him.
Right, but Chopper, we using technology right now to communicate. 50 years ago, we'd had to do this shit on a telephone, and it'd have been a party line. Yeah,
but we're not making. That's different. These are
ain't none of this shit artificial though. What we doing?
These producers getting paid to do an album. Now you want the machine to do it for you?
Hey man,
you know. So they're paying the AI. They shouldn't even be paying Dre. You got to pay AI because AI is the one that's making the music for him.
Nah, man. Yo, I
understand. If you Dr. Dre and you use the AI, what are you actually doing as Dre? To what are you bringing to the table if AI already making a beat for you?
I feel you. I feel you, bro.
Your Freeze.
Yes, sir.
Would you ride in an autonomous vehicle? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Would you ride on the freeway in an autonomous vehicle?
That's a great question, but I'm a little weird in that I love to drive, right? So even if the option was there for me, I would drive. Like I buy cars, like I got whips in the front yard and the back because I like to drive, bro, and I like to drive different stuff. But if you asking me from a practical sense, if you saying, yo, you gotta be in Detroit tomorrow morning at 8:00, and right now, or I gotta say you gotta be in Detroit tomorrow at 4, right? And I could take an autonomous car for me to get there. I could just get in the car and go to sleep. Yep.
I mean, because you're in a driverless car, so you're at the mercy of engineers programming of the car. You have to rely on the technology to observe traffic laws, to merge safely on the freeway. So you would feel comfortable riding in a driverless car rather than driving yourself, even with.
So Unc, I already know when they do like invisible cars, Unc is gonna be the first one to get one of those. You know
Yeah.
I need to see my car. I don't want to see an invisible car. I don't know what's there. I need to see the steering wheel and the brakes.
Nah, I think what we're thinking about is who is putting who is putting out and how close to the original can we stay. But bro, we live in a real world, bro. We live in a real world. Everything that we do going forward is a copy of the copy of the copy. It's like even with our kids, bro. Like you look at your grandkids, right? Your grandkids is a copy of your son, who's a copy of you, who's a copy of your grandfather, bro. Nothing is gonna be the same, bro. We got to move along with it, bro. Well, everything is a copy of a copy of a copy, bro.
That's blood, though. That's bloodline. But we talking about AI. We talking about artificial intelligence doing beats for Dr. Drake, and he made a career off of doing beats for everybody else. Why all of a sudden now you want to use that?
And also, we're also going to have to be skeptical of the people that Drake produced, like on Eminem's next album.
Right.
How much of the music was actually
AI
produced by AI versus
too good, and it's no skips. I'm gonna know he used AI because Eminem may have a no skip album in years. That's how you're gonna know when the next Eminem album come out, and it's
that'll be the telltale of it.
Right. There's no skips on there. Oh man, we going back to Eminem show then.
Oh.
Nah, you know what? See, it's not gonna impact you like that. It's not gonna impact you in a the album is gonna be classic. It's gonna impact you in the way that the entire album, right, is $3, and half of that $3 go to the artist. When originally the album would have been $10.99 on Apple, and the artist would have got 78 cents. That's how it impacts you, bro. Like legit, you're gonna be able to buy the album for $3 because of all the money you save, and then the artist gonna get half of that. So it's like the artists go from getting half of the penny to getting half of the gross sales.
Right.
Just remember where you saving money and cutting costs at. Like it's not gonna be cheap, but it'll definitely be less expensive.
I like this comment Power said. He said when it comes to art and music, I think we need a person to have control of what's being used. It's a tool, but don't think it can do everything for you without a mistake being involved. I agree.
I agree. But you know what? I would say the same thing for a doggone human being. Don't think that a human can't make mistakes. Because if y'all think, if humans are perfect and don't make mistakes where y'all at, I need to move there. But the people I know make mistakes all the time, and sometimes they might make 2 mistakes in the same day.
I heard that. He said Eminem allegedly used AI for the death of Slim Shady on certain songs.
Was it for the Hey, I gotta get out here, man. I'll holler at y'all. Hey, it was cool kicking it, bro.
Salute,
bro. Be cool.
No doubt. Yeah, I heard that was a rumor. I don't know how true that was, that he used AI for certain songs on the album.
But you know what? One thing that we haven't brought up with AI is that with so much misinformation going on, like remember the young black teenagers back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a day where AI is going to be used to simulate the voices of black people, and it's going to be white artists,
right,
rapping as black people.
Right.
And to me, that's where, to me, I wish that there was a way to, to regulate AI, do away with AI altogether, because, it's all economics. AI will help with the workflow of some producers.
Yeah.
But on the other side is that there's a certain fulfillment that producers get from actually, using the drum machine to do the programming, to organize their loops, organize their musical ideas, and then piece it all together.
Right.
Because that is actual craftsmanship. I mean, it took man hours to do all of that. You could be proud of that. Like, how can you be proud of using artificial intelligence, to produce a song when really all you did was just, use the programming to simulate the voices of people.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, are they going to give? Does Drake get production credit for that, for using AI?
And
they shouldn't. They shouldn't at all.
And I think what's going to happen is that I think there's going to be like people will seek out music that does not use AI.
Right.
Like there's going to be artists that say that will make it a point to say I do not use AI, and that would be like a selling tool to get, to win, fans, whether they are established or whether they are up and coming.
Right.
Because like people have strong opinions about AI, and if you are dead set against it, this is the perfect time to say, look, I am not with AI. I'm dead set against it, and people are going to listen and they're going to follow them,
right?
Because I've done it. Right, when I've seen certain rappers say that they're dead set against AI, I immediately follow them. Checked out their music and kept tabs on them.
Right,
because they represent the values that I have. Timbaland and Dre, they've already made their bones. So what do they care about?
Right.
Ruining music, with AI. Like it's not going to hurt their legacies. They're already established. They're probably investing in some AI companies, and they're just trying to get a certain amount of return on investment,
right?
By advocating for AI.
I agree. Yeah, I just hope it don't turn into like a whole industry thing where everybody's using it now. All the underground artists are using it, and mainstream is this. If Dre and Timbaland want to use it, let them use it. But not everybody else needs to follow suit because they co-sign it.
Yo, if the day Primo says he's using AI, I may be done with hip hop altogether.
But anything else I want to discuss before we head out of here, or we good?
Oh, real quick, we gotta talk about the NFL doing away with the Pro Bowl, which I'm happy about because, man, those people that are elected to the Pro Bowl, they don't care about playing. They're trying to avoid getting injured seriously. Their mind is enjoying their vacation. They're trying to get away from it all, and it's always a sham. I've seen I've seen flag football be more competitive.
Right. I always thought they should have did it during the season, like Thanksgiving weekend when y'all showing their crappy games. That's when they should have the Pro Bowl. It should be Thanksgiving weekend. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see a crappy game with the Commanders and this. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us all the other federal sports leagues have their All-Star game during the season. They're the only ones where they choose to have it after the Super Bowl or a week before the Super Bowl.
I would say to do it. I would say like if they're going to revamp it, like hold the Pro Bowl after it's clear that certain teams are not going to make it to the playoffs. Like
that's when you have it.
Yeah, like around late November, like you said, or early December. Like if it's clear that you're not going to make the playoffs, yeah, you're eligible to to play in the Pro Bowl, man.
Right.
At least you'll be earning your pay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, should even baseball have like players from last place teams in it?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it should be at some point during the season instead of after the season, because then the players don't want to play. They're already taking vacation. They're not going to be in the Super Bowl or the playoffs. They're already done. You know what I mean? So if you keep everybody in the league interested, you have it during the season, and then whoever wins, they get the big money, and then the runner up they get some type of money, and I think it'll be better that way. But if they're getting rid of it, it means the player's not interested. That's so just don't do it until they ready to play it again.
Yeah, Dane, what's the Texas going to do this year?
Man, bro, I don't know, man. Preseason, I know we've been looking kind of shitty, but that ain't our starters.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I gotta just tap in from game one and keep my fingers crossed, man.
Yep. Next week, right? Next week is when the season starts.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to catch every game.
Yeah.
This season, man, so I can stay up to date, bro. Because I hate that they don't. You got to have an antenna, and like regular TV, man, like to watch this shit. I got like like Roku.
Yeah.
So it don't come on like ABC. I don't have like an ABC or NBC.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to catch every game. And
if you have a Fire Stick, they have this like sports apps and that you can add on and watch it live or whatever.
And that's the thing. Like, are they free?
Yes, the ones I have are free. They're free.
No shit. Okay, bet. Because that's the thing, bro. I've been trying to keep these apps off my shit that I have to pay for, because I've been getting all these secret. These I ain't gonna say secret, but these surprise payments and shit.
Yeah. Now, like there's an app called Kodi. If you use Kodi, the Kodi app, they have like different bills, like movie and sports bills to add on to Kodi, and you can watch like all the pay-per-view events and the live events and all that.
I remember that when I used to have a Fire Stick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it worked the same with this Roku shit though, man.
Yeah, like Roku is different, but like if you're able to get a Fire Stick, I'll send you the different apps. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I do that for Reg and for other people. So
all right, bet. Yeah, somebody else was telling me about going back to the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a bet. Yeah, man, but I'm gonna see though, man. I'm gonna do all my stats and all my note keeping.
Yeah.
So I can keep up with them niggas, man, because I'm really gonna invest a lot in them this season, bro.
As far like, to me, like the only team that I would see kind of being your only competition would be the Colts, because of they didn't they win the AFC South? I mean, didn't they win the AFC South?
They won, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Titans are trash.
They got Daniel Jones, like he tore his Achilles though, so he's coming back off of that. Remember he had that injury.
Yeah. But he has the first week he's not gonna. That would be his first game action since he injured it, right? So that's going to be a lot.
The Titans are garbage. The Jaguars, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing out there. So
yeah, to me, like I'm rooting for Houston because like I think aside from the team, like Houston is the best city that I want them to do well in everything, but especially in football, man. Like I would love to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And CJ Stroud. I mean, people been kicking this back in, for those interceptions he threw in the playoffs.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, bro, we really like choked on a few occasions, man. Some shit that costed us, big time. But
yeah, man. So we definitely gonna do like a whole NFL talk next week when the season starting and the Seahawks are getting their rings, and we're gonna definitely do that next week. But this was great. Shout out to Unc for coming through and Mojo and give before we leave, give everybody your socials and what you got coming up next.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at RAKABASH. If you look at my avatar, you can tell that I've been in football mode, for close to 2 months now. So but other than that, I'm constantly looking to get more guests on here, and I've always appreciate the comments from people that that watch us every week, just trying to improve and deliver better content. And I want to thank Dane for coming on, and Mojo.
Yeah.
Like I always enjoy learning about different cities, hip hop scenes, and Mojo being from Sacramento, and Dane being from Houston. Like for me, to me it's like musical education.
Yeah.
Because not only am I learning about the music, but I'm also learning about the geography, learning about the blocks, learning about neighborhoods. It's important because when we listen to lyrics, we hear about people's hoods, but we don't know why they're so significant because we're not from there. So that's why I appreciate Dane for always, sharing his, passion for Houston, and back to the lab has always been A1. So if you haven't subscribe to Back to the Lab.
That's thing. What you got coming up, bro?
Man, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, man. I do the radio show on Fridays, 7 to 10, and I do the podcast Mondays. 8 o'clock, 8ish. Something like that. Had Triborough on, night before last. Dope conversation. We talked about a few albums, but we really dived into a deep conversation about the 30th anniversary of ATLiens.
Mm-hmm.
With my boy Ray Sun out of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what we do is we have a conversation about the albums on Monday, and then on Fridays on the radio show, I play music from those albums. So it's kind of like a part one, part two thing. If you really rock with Back to the Lab, you'll really see what I'm doing, and you'll rock with me. So peace to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rocker Bash is always a blessing to chop it up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I had Triborough on the other night. I got to get you back on in the lab. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And do something real soon. Shit, maybe all of us. You know what I'm saying? We can make that happen.
With it.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. The people that drop their thoughts, the people that the people that drop the facts. Sometime when we fumble a little bit, all of y'all really make these conversations what they are, man. So shout out to everything that y'all doing over here, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate all y'all. Shout out to the whole commission, man. Bump, Chateau, all y'all, man. Everybody.
Yeah, man. Ray Sun, Aztec.
Aztec.
You know what I'm saying? Ray Lansky, you know what I'm saying?
Doing this thing. I ain't see Ray tonight. He ain't show up.
Yeah, I was looking for him to be on, you know what I'm saying? I rushed home from work.
Yeah.
I rushed home from work to tap in with y'all.
I got hit Ray up, man. Like you was AWOL this week, man. What's going on?
Yeah. But I mean, everybody working, and that's the beautiful thing, man. All of our members and associates and and whatnot, so whatever. Like everybody, man, working, and everybody got something going.
Yeah.
So collectively, since we talking about collectives, collectively, may not be showing up doing a lot of things together at the same time, but individually, man, everybody really putting in work, so
when we gotta make that happen. I would love to see all of us in the commission come together and do something special. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. You're 100% right, bro. Yeah, I definitely want to make that happen.
Yeah, man. I'm with you.
For sure, bro.
So,
Thank
man.
y'all, man. Thank y'all. And I'll try to tap in next week too if y'all have me. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, man.
That's a bet.
All welcome. The whole commission, anybody, like anytime, you're all welcome, man.
That's a bet.
Man. For real. And thank you. Shout out to everybody that came through, and definitely we'll see you all next week. We are out of here. Y'all stay safe. Peace.
Peace.